Hello, drum roll. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming early. Good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Odunayo Abdullahi, and I'm going to be your host for tonight's webinar. If you can hear me, please give me a hashtag yes in the comment section if you can hear me. So let me know if you can hear me clearly. Give me a hashtag yes in the comments. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay, I have our first yes from Abibola Orakoya. Hello, thank you very much for that. Okay, fantastic. You guys can hear me. Okay, so class is going to start at exactly 7 p.m. But before that, let's quickly introduce ourselves. So in the comment section, let me know your name and what city you're joining us from. So I join us from Lagos, from Benin, from Port Harcourt, from London, from Kuwait, wherever it is that you are. Let me know, okay? So your name and what city you are joining us from tonight. Let me know. Good evening, welcome. Hello, Linda from Canada. So glad to have you. Olubusola from Canada as well. Crazy first two people are from Canada. Alima from Lagos. Hello, Angela from Imo. Good evening. Abimbola, yay. Hi from Lagos. Good evening. Injideka from Lagos. Adela from China. Tawakalt from Lagos. Temitope from Port Harcourt. Damilala from Lagos. Good evening. Amara from Abakaliki. Hello. Hello. Welcome, guys. If you have friends that you know should be in this class, whether like a friend or colleague, family member, please go and drag them inside class. Let them know that class has started in case they are sleeping. Okay? Let them know to come and join class. Hey, Stephanie from Lagos, Akweremi from Lagos, Gift from Delta, Akorede from Lagos, Richard from Ibadan, Ruth from Port Harcourt, Olufumilayo from Lagos, Mercy from Akure. Good evening. Welcome to class, guys. Thank you so much for coming early. Charity from Ikorodu, welcome. Zainab from Kano. Dila says it's 1:56 a.m. here. Jesus. That is so early. Thank you so much for making it. Hello, Farida from Ilori, Chidima from Lagos. Hey, Stella Maris from Lagos. Hello, welcome, Ria. Good evening. Hello, Tito from Akure. Hello, Inyere from Enugu. Please, I'm so sorry if I have just murdered your name. Hi, Tayo from Lagos. Tito from Akure. Cynthia from PH. Good evening. I hope you guys are ready with like your pen, your paper, your bottle of water beside you. You're ready to take notes. Okay, you guys are ready. Hello, Tosi from the USA, Buki from the USA, Tessie from the UK. Hello, Buki. Okay, welcome, Oladia from Lagos. I am Ida from Oyo. Priscilla from Ondo. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you guys for making it. Hello, Delight from Oshun, Berry from Enugu, Olayinka from Ikorodu. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Okay, let me quickly share my screen and let's see. I hope that we are able to, let me see. Okay, fantastic. If you're just joining us, everyone is introducing themselves in the comments and letting us know where they're joining from. Ian from Uyo. Hi, Tabitha from Abuja. I'm going to put my screen up. Let's see. Okay, please, if you can see my screen clearly, do let me know. Let me know if you can see my screen. And let me quickly share a tip. If you can see my screen, please give me a hashtag yes in the comment section. Hey, Blessing. I'm so sorry. There's so many comments. Welcome, Blessing Bella. Good evening. Hello, Dabo from Lagos. Hello, Onyechuku from Lagos. Adetunji from Ibadan. Hello. Okay, you guys can see my screen. Fantastic. Muna Chimso from Ogun State. Good evening. Awesome. You guys see my screen. Now, let me quickly give us a very important tip, okay? To ensure that you will see my screen very clearly and that the text and everything is crisp, please go to your video setting on YouTube. So you're watching YouTube right now. Click on the setting, you know that setting sign at the bottom. Click on it. Click on video quality. Then click on highest quality. That ensures that you're able to see, you know, everything is crisp and clear. Okay. And if you end up if it's still looking blurry in any way, it might be your network. If there's any way you can switch to a better network, please do. But if you switch to the highest video quality, everything should be nice and clear. Okay. All right. 1 minute to go. Hello, Taiwo from Shakopee, Minnesota. Hi. Hello, Dupe. Welcome. We're glad to have you. Elegance from Lagos. Good evening. Welcome. Yes, the day is finally here. Okay, 1 more minute and we are going to start class. Good evening. If you're just joining us, let us know where you're joining us from. Hello, Blessing from Enugu. Hi, Fatima from Abuja. Rukaya from Lagos. Hi. Class is about to start. So if you know anybody that is supposed to be in class, you're not sure whether they're in class, quickly go and check in on them. Send them a WhatsApp message if you need to. Call them if you need to. Class is in session. See, that's our 7 p.m. alarm. Okay. Now, very quickly before we get started, a few housekeeping rules. I'm so glad to see the energy going on in the comment section. I'm so sorry, Jerry, about the MTN network. I think it's all of them, to be honest. MTNO plus Etelo, everybody's just, I don't know. Please, let's remain polite in the comment section. I mean, we can have different views, but we can express them politely. So please, politeness, let's remain respectful, very important in the comment section today. Please, we don't want fights. Number 2, please have a pen and paper. There's so much I'm going to be sharing today, and you cannot carry everything in your head, okay? I know you might feel like you can, but by tomorrow, you will just realize you've forgotten half of the things that you learned, which will just be sad, right? So please ensure you have a book, a jotter, whatever it is, by your side. Be free from distractions. If you need to tell those around you, tell them you're in class and you're in an important class. So please, they should just let you be to attend this class and give it your full attention. And last but not least, please stay open-minded. Now, here's what I mean by open-minded. A lot of us, it's not as if you don't know anything about losing weight or eating healthy or all these things. You have an idea, right? Because you've read a lot of things, either online, you've done research by yourself, you've read stuff on Instagram, on Facebook. And some of the things I might say today might seem contradictory, right? It might seem like, oh my God, it's the opposite of what I know. Please just know that everything I'm going to teach you today is based on fact, okay? It's based on scientific facts. So that's one thing that I can assure you today. So even though it might be contrary, I will do my very best to explain why what I am saying is correct, okay? Now, let us start by answering this question. Why are we here? Okay? Why are we here? Many of us, I'm sure you're here because you're tired of the way that you look and feel right now. You've probably you've done programs before. This is your first time. You attended class, you bought books, you bought this plan, that plan, drank this one, drank that one. But somehow, you're still not getting results. You've exercised yourself out. No results. Some of you are probably here because you've gotten results before, but it's like you keep gaining the weight back. All right, you don't understand. This weight does not want to leave you. Let me know in the comment section why you registered for this class. Why are you here this evening? What are you hoping to achieve? What are you hoping to learn? Let me know in the comment section. Some of us are probably here because you've lost weight before. You have an idea of what to do, but the what to do is boring, okay? You're tired of people telling you to eat only salads and eat only chicken and drink only smoothie and eat only fruit. You want to be able to eat your everyday Nigerian meals. Okay, some of you are also here because you're tired of wasting time and you're tired of wasting money. There's nothing you've not bought. You've tried everything. You keep buying and it's like you keep wasting money. Okay, let me know your reason for signing up for today's class. Welcome, guys. For those that are just joining, good evening and welcome. Okay, so let me see what I have in the comments. Tracy says, I want a flat tummy. Priska says, my fat is stubborn. Bessie says, I don't like my recent weight gain. It's strange to me. Okay. Gloria says, how to eat rice and still lose weight. I'm seeing a lot of flat tummy. And Wachuku says, fluctuating weight. Kathleen says, lose belly fat. Rukia says, I'm gaining weight. Uju says, I want to lose weight in a healthy way and retain a healthy lifestyle. Very important. Abdul Rashid says, I want to sustain a weight of 70 kg. Otinia says, I want to learn sustainable weight loss and maintain it. Someone else says, I want to lose weight and sustain the same. I'm here to learn how to burn tummy fat. I tend to gain weight too easily. I just want to maintain a moderate and smart body. I want a flat tummy. Okay, I want to lose weight. I'll be able to maintain it for like 4 or 5 years. But I've added weight and I don't have energy to work out anymore. Places I've gained 25 kg in a year. Oh, wow. Okay, someone said I've gained weight massively from 78 kg to 105. Then I lost 5 kg. Oh my God, come here, has run away. Okay, I think we're all in the same spirit. Okay. And I'm loving the fact that I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of us say we want to be able to maintain it, we want to be able to sustain it, because weight loss is part one, sustaining it and maintaining it is part two, and they are both equally important. And I think we can all agree, based off of the comments I'm seeing in the comment section right now, that it's time for a solution that not only works, it has to work, obviously, but also that helps us to maintain it and truly become a lifestyle. We keep shouting lifestyle, 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 but really, okay, which is exactly what Adetola was able to do. She has lost 13 kg since 2020 and been able to keep it off. Same thing with Daniel, in case you have any men in the house, to be able to go from pot belly to flat belly, and he was still eating his swallow. That's what today's class is all about. To be able to reach your goals, look the way that you want to, feel the way that you want to, get healthy, but still do it in a reasonable way without feeling like you're in food prison. Okay? Or Yetunde, who lost 2 dress sizes on her own terms. I want to share how these people were able to do it, eating everyday food that we all know. So the goal of today's class, okay, the first thing is to help you recognize and let go of some of the beliefs that are holding you back. You know, when they say you're the one that is doing yourself, and this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I want to show you how you are probably sabotaging your own results, your own success. Number 2, I want to help you understand how you can eat carbs, how you can eat your Nigerian foods, and still. Number 3, I want to teach you guys how to stay on track. I know a lot of times, sometimes a lot of us, things are going great, right? You're doing everything right. You're following your plan. You're exercising. Then something just happens that scatters it. So maybe you ended up traveling, or somebody fell sick, or something happened and you could not cook. You know, it just comes and you just get destabilized and scatters everything. How do you keep going when situations like that happen? That's another thing I want to talk about today. And last but not least, I'm going to be telling you guys all about my implementation program that will help you apply everything I will teach you today and more in your own life in a step-by-step manner that will ensure that you start getting results. Okay? So before we get started, very, very quickly, for everyone who stays to the end of this class, I'm going to be giving you a link to download this free 3-day Nigerian meal plan. I took these 3 days out of my program, the program that my clients are actually on, the same program that helped those clients I just shared with you get those results. I took 3 days out of that plan and I put it into this file. I'm going to be giving you the link to download it. So just ensure that you stick around till the very, very end so that you can download this and get it absolutely free. Now, I'm going to be sharing how I got here. And how I started helping people lose weight, how I started this my ministry at Optimum Foodie. Okay, I've never been big. One of the first things people assume when they see me or when I say, oh, this is what I do for a living, they just assume that, oh, you were probably big at some point and then you lost weight and so on and so forth. But my story is a bit different. Okay, I was never big, but I was a tiny girl with a big tummy. And I never really even noticed it until like ending of secondary school. Then I still really wasn't bothered because I could suck belly, okay? And I was fine. But then by the end of final year, pharmacy school 2014, sucking belly was no longer enough, okay? Now something really had to change. I needed to figure something out, okay? Now, like many of you, I started doing a lot of things. I paid somebody who had lost a bunch of weight, but apparently she did not know what she was doing. I went to the gym. I drank teas. I did a bunch of things, okay? But not until I fixed my nutrition was when I finally started getting results. Someone said she does not have energy to work out anymore in the comments, and I can relate because I was exercising. You know, I will exercise for a while. I'll get tired. I'll stop. I'll start again. I did that for 15 months, okay? Back and forth, gym, home, anyhow. I was doing everything and drinking the teas and doing whatever kind of diet I thought was supposed to be doing. They say yogurt is healthy, drink yogurt. This one is healthy, I'll eat it. But of course, I wasn't getting results, okay? Until I figured out the nutrition. And more importantly, I figured out how to do it on Nigerian meals. And that basically inspired becoming of Optimum Foodie. Okay, because after I did that for myself, I was able to help my dad reverse his prediabetes. I was able to help my uncle halve his dose of insulin. He had been managing diabetes for decades. Okay, I helped his wife lose 10 kg and lower her blood pressure. And, you know, it just kind of snowballed from there. And I decided to, you know, take it seriously. Now, my undergrad is in pharmacy. I'm a first-grad graduate of pharmacy. But following that, I decided to get certified. So I'm double certified. I have a certification in nutrition for disease management from the Health Academy Australia, and I'm also a US certified integrative nutrition health coach. Okay. I went on to write my best-selling book, What Should I Be Eating? That's helped thousands and thousands of people globally lose weight and keep it off. And of course, we've been able to coach tens of thousands of people in over 20 countries lose weight sustainably. And it has been the most exciting journey of my life. We've been doing this now for 6 years, and I cannot wait to share with you how I'm able to help all these amazing clients of mine and share all of my experience and all of my knowledge with you guys. Are you guys ready? Is that somebody else? Is that QC? Yes, that is QC. If you're a QC girl in the comment section, please give me a holler. I am an 09. I am an 09 babe, okay? QC OG 09. Let me know if you're from QC. All right, guys, let's get started. Let me know if you guys are ready for class. Okay. Let's get started, guys. Now, I said the first thing we're going to be getting started today and learning today are the 3 major beliefs that are sabotaging your weight loss. And the first one is this idea that your body is the reason why you're not getting results. Now, let me know if any of this sounds familiar. Let me know if you can, if you can relate with any of this. You feel like it's your genes, your mom is big, your dad is big, your auntie, your cousins, everybody's big. So it just feels like, it's a genetic thing, all right? Or you feel like you're big boned, that's why you tell yourself, I'm big boned, there's really not much that I can do, okay? Hey, Sheila, QCOG, hi. Hello. You tell yourself that your fat is stubborn. Somebody else in the comments already has mentioned and self-proclaimed that her fat is stubborn. Let me know if that's something you tell yourself. Or you tell yourself you're too old, I'm heading towards menopause, I'm already menopausal, it's so much harder to lose weight now, there's really not much that I can do about it, my time has just passed, it's just so hard now. Let me know which one it is, which one resonates with you, which one have you told yourself before, okay? And I'm going to tell you why none of this is a good enough excuse. Because when you tell yourself it's your genes, I will tell you categorically speaking, and not just categorically speaking, scientifically speaking, that your genes contribute only a 5 to 10%. It's only a 5 to 10% contribution to your weight loss or your weight gain. Only 5 to 10%. Do you know what that means? It means that 90 to 95% is traced back to your habits. But I can understand why it seems like it's our genes. Like I can see so many people. Someone says my cousins are fat. Pastor says my fat is stubborn. I'm seeing lots of people say it's my genes as well. Abodon says I think it's my family. All my siblings are fat. Uju says I'm big boned. Benjamin says my fat is stubborn. My fat is stubborn and it's my genes. That's Omobolanle. Lawal says we're big in my family. Okay. Now here's the thing. It's very, very easy for it to look like it is a family problem or look like it is, a genetic, there's some genes that were passed to you from your parents. But let me tell you what's happening. Because all of us, when we're born, nobody taught us how to eat healthy. Nobody taught us how to exercise. We don't know any of that. It's when we get to this earth, when they born us, right, that we begin to learn all these habits. But when you learn the wrong habits, you learn from people around you. That's just fact. You learned how to eat. You learned in terms of portions, in terms of how to cook. You learned it from people around you. So whether that was your parents, whether it was your cousins, whether it was your siblings, whether it was your uncle, your auntie, I don't know. But the people you grew up with basically shaped the habits you have now. So if they had bad habits, automatically you will have bad habits too. It's just what it is. It is an environmental thing. You pick up what is around you. It's normal. But if you had decided and changed your own habits, trust me, you will lose weight. But because everyone around you is doing the same thing, and so you're doing the same thing, it's very easy for you to feel like, it's a genetic thing. It's not a genetic thing. It is an environmental thing. There are 2 different issues. For those of you that feel like you're big boned, I am so sorry to break it to you, but there is nothing like being big boned, okay? If you take the x-ray of a 100 kg person and you take the x-ray of a 60 kg person, I can tell you that you cannot tell the difference from their x-rays. You can't know who is 70 kg and who is 60 kg. When we die and then our flesh, we go and meet our Baba God, and our flesh basically, rottens away and it's just bone. You can't tell the weight of that person from that person's bone. There is nothing like being big boned. The only thing is, if you're very tall, then your bones will be taller. That's a different thing. But in terms of your bone being bigger, it doesn't. No, there's nothing like that. Okay. And it's very easy for you to feel like your fat is stubborn, especially when you feel like you have done everything. You have tried and tried and tried and tried, and nothing is working. I mean, like I said, for 15 months, I was exercising. I'll take a break. I'll get tired. Okay, nothing is working, so I'll get frustrated, I'll stop. But because I really, really wanted that flat stomach, I will find ginger again, I'll motivate myself, then I'll start again. Okay, so most of this is very easy after a while. I mean, 15 months, that's over a year. It's easy for me to start feeling like, this thing is beyond me. It's beyond my control. There's just something wrong. There's something going on with my body that is not making it possible. Okay, but it's not that your fat is stubborn. Why? Because the day that I finally figured out what to do right, what happened? I started getting results. And that's the day I finally realized that my fat was not stubborn. My fat was not stubborn. I just did not know what I was doing. I was just doing the wrong thing. It's like you putting the wrong key in a door and then you keep trying to open it. And then you keep telling yourself, oh no, the key, something's wrong with this door. Nothing is wrong with the door. Something's wrong with your key. It's the wrong key. No matter how much you keep trying it, as long as it is the wrong key, that door will never open. And that is how a lot of us end up, getting into this trap of feeling like, your fat is stubborn. And for those of us that are saying that you're too old, I'm going to prove to you that you're not too old. Okay? Because we've had many clients in their 50s, in their 60s who have lost weight, and you can do it too. Is it harder as you grow older? Yes, it does get harder because as you get menopausal, your metabolism does slow down. Right? So it's a little harder, but it's not impossible. Very, very far from being impossible. Now, let me tell you what happens when you begin to tell yourself, is my genes, my own fat is stubborn. You are passing a negative message to your subconscious. I know there are many of us have this thing before, where we hear, when it comes to our finances, we should speak positivity into our lives. When it comes to our marriages, when it comes to our relationships, when it comes to this one, that one, we should speak what we want to exist into our lives. But then when it comes to our fitness goal, we're doing the opposite. You're telling yourself how it will never be possible. You're telling yourself how your own fat is, it's your village people that are doing you. You're telling yourself all these negative things. You cannot be internally telling yourself something negative, telling yourself that this weight will never come off, but at the same time, externally, you're trying to diet, you're trying to exercise, you're trying to do. Those two things are not agreeing. What you're telling yourself internally has to agree with your external efforts. Because whether we like it or not, the best diet in this world will not help you if you don't believe internally that you can get the results that you want. Okay? So weight loss does not start with your food. It does not start with your diet. It does not start in the kitchen. It does not start at the gym. Please, where does it start? Where does it start? Where does weight loss truly start? Please let me know in the comments. Someone says, what of those with PCOS? Yes, it is a bit harder to lose weight because it's a medical thing. But we've had many people who are all PCOS, who have PCOS or PCOS patients, and they're losing weight. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys so much. So many of you are saying in your mind, thank you. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, guys. Weight loss starts in your mind. Very, very important. There's nothing that you take away today. I want you to just tell yourself and for you to believe that I don't know how long it's going to take me, right? But this weight, that I cannot lose it, is a lie. Okay? That one, just forget it. You will lose this weight. We cannot see into the future, so we don't know how long it might take. But you will lose this weight. All right? Because if you don't give yourself that power of letting yourself believe that you can lose the weight, then you will keep giving yourself excuses why you have not lost it. You will keep justifying why. You keep telling yourself all those excuses. It's my family, it's my genes, my own is like this, me is like this, and it's like this. You keep giving yourself excuses and you will never lose the weight. So the first step is to believe that you have the power to do this. If that's all you take from today's class, voila, you've won. Okay? For those of us that are older and feel like, oh, I can't do this, I want to introduce you to Mr. Olufunke. She was 56 years old when she joined the program, okay? And that was one of the biggest things she kept talking about. Her age, the age. that she doesn't know what it was going to be, whether it was going to be possible or not. But she started at 100.7 kg, and she says, I didn't know that I could do it. 7 kg gone as at this morning. I weigh 93.7. How do I begin to thank you? This is somebody that was 56. We've had women in their 60s as well lose weight. So no, age is not your problem. Okay, this is somebody else who, all of you say my fat is stubborn. This is your minister. Okay, she just honestly believed that nothing was going to ever work again. And I did not blame her, because she had tried heaven and earth, tried everything. All right. And then she finally sends us this message saying, "Hi, Odoayo, I want to give you the biggest hug right now if I could see you. I've lost 12 kg using your book. I can't believe I'm typing this right now. From 80 kg to 68 kg. I tried on my wedding reception dress and it's practically falling off my body. And to think I just finished nursing my child 3 months ago." There are many Vickies in today's class who just believe that something is wrong. You feel like truly something is broken in your own body that is making your own story different. Your story is not different. You've just not found the right way. And I'm hoping that in today's class, I will be able to show you. Okay. Now, number 2 belief that I need us to go on that today. You believe that as long as you're eating small portions and as long as you're eating healthy, you should lose weight. So tell me, which one sounds familiar to you? You feel like you don't eat that much, but somehow you're still losing weight. Which one can you relate to? You eat only once a day, but somehow you're still not losing weight. You feel like you eat healthy, you're very, very careful. You're drinking your juices, you're drinking your Greek yogurt, you're very careful. Everything you take is organic. You're putting in all these efforts, but somehow, this weight has not agreed to shift. Which one is your story? Which one is your story? Eniela says, I don't eat that much. Tracy says, I don't eat that much. Matthew says, all of them. Boma says, I eat like once a day. Esther says, I don't eat too much. So many people say I don't eat too much. Gloria says, I eat once and still have big stomach. Pastor says, I don't eat too much. Blessing says, well, everything join. Right? Yemisi says, don't eat much, but I'm big, especially my belly is big. Blessing says, small and healthy. Fantastic. Okay. Now, this is what I need you people to understand. You can be eating healthy. Okay. You can even be managing your portions. Okay. And still not be in a calorie deficit. To lose weight, you have to be in something called a calorie deficit. That means that the calories you're consuming from your food is less than what your body actually needs. But there are lots of food that have plenty calories in a small amount. So you can be eating small, but still be eating too many calories. You can be eating once a day and still be eating too many calories. Because when it comes to the calories, whether you know it or not, your body is like a bank account. You know how you keep going to the ATM, or you go to a supermarket and you keep swiping your card, you keep checking your card inside ATM up and down, right? That ATM, that account, every money you withdrew, everything you spent, by the time you get home, you see all the alerts, it is properly recorded. You might not remember that you stopped by somewhere and spent 15K here, or that you stopped somewhere and bought something for 2K. You might not remember, but when you check your account, you can see it will remind you that, madam, you spent this money. That's how your body is. Steadily calculating all the calories. You, if you like, remember. If you like, don't remember, that's your business. Now, I want to show you how you can be eating only once a day and still not lose weight, right? Now, the way a lot of us, especially for those ones that eat once a day, because you've not eaten all day, by the time you are ready to have that your one meal, you feel like, I deserve this meal, right? It's like, I've worked hard all morning. I've not eaten since morning. It is time for me to reward myself. Okay? So you finally balance to eat this your dinner, or whenever it is that you're finally eating. So you do like 3 cups of, and I mean here, cooked rice. It's not a lot of rice, especially when your stew is very sweet. It's not a lot, but it's 615 calories. Then you add your stew. A lot of us, our fried stew, if oil is not swimming on top of that stew, that stew is not yet done. So by the time you take your stew, you're already adding like 3 tablespoons of oil. That's already like 360 calories. Then your chicken that you probably fried too, because of course everything has to be fried. That one alone is another 300 calories. Then what is rice without dodo? Okay? Just like that in one sitting, you have eaten 1,455 calories. Okay, I'm not done. No, let's continue. Then you are in the kitchen, or maybe you are making breakfast, you're making the dinner that you just ate. While you were making it, the granules that is sitting on your counter in the kitchen, or is sitting on the dining table, okay, in your living room, you carry it, you pour, you eat, you just eat it. Or maybe you're at work, okay, and you have peanuts sitting comfortably on your table at work. While you're working, you pour. Just one handful of peanut is about 200 calories. If your hand is very big, it's more. My hand is small. It's my hand that's 200. I don't know how many handfuls you end up eating throughout your day. But in your mind, if I ask you, have you eaten today? You will say no, right? Because I mean, you're not remembering the granules that you ate now. It's not food, but you've eaten calories. It's just that you're not looking at it. No problem. Mommy, daddy, your kid comes. Help me open this biscuit. You open it, you take one. You eat it. Of course, you don't remember. And this is the one that a lot of our mothers are guilty of. You turn yourself into the house waste bin, okay? Because once your children don't finish, everybody don't finish food. In this economy, food must not waste. So you eat it. You help everybody to eat their food, okay? Because what? Food must not waste. But you are not remembering that one, no. Then there are the hidden calories. What do I mean by hidden calories? Those are things that in our mind, like, it's healthy, right? So because it's healthy, you don't even look at it as anything, right? Like cashew nuts. I don't know how many of us know this lion, this ETSF, I have it here. Okay, this lion cashew nuts is very popular. Okay, this bag that I am holding, guys, do you want to know how many calories this bag is? Let me show you very well. This bag is over 500 calories. It's almost 600. It's 570 calories. Just this bag. Okay? So, you have that, okay? It's a snack. It's not really food, is it? Right? And then for those of us that, I know I'm supposed to drink water, but I don't like drinking water too much, so I'm going to have juice instead. But don't worry, my own juice is organic and it is cold pressed with no added sugar, and it's My people, let me just break it down for you. If you take orange, if you go and buy orange now, or apple, and you have, let's say you have juicer in your house, and you juice it yourself, so you're 100% sure that this thing, no sugar, you made it by yourself, okay? Orange juice, apple juice, pineapple, whatever juice it is, you juice it, and you take a Coke bottle, and you fill it up, okay? That bottle will contain about 240 calories. One thing we forget is, yes, fruit, what is making that juice sweet is because it contains something called fructose. Fructose is what we call fruit sugar. But guess what? Fruit sugar is still sugar. And so therefore, when you eat it, it still has calories, okay? And so that bottle of Coke, by the way, is 210. To put it in perspective for you, a bottle of pure, unadulterated, pure juice, no sugar, no nothing, is about 240 calories. And a bottle of Coke is 210. Now, I know you're already saying, but juice is healthy now. Yes, it's healthy, but when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to calories, your body is going to count it. It is still the calories. Okay? So you're not very different from the person drinking Coke. The only difference is that your own juice has nutrients. So at least you're nourishing your body. So at least you are taking some vitamins. At least you're taking some minerals that is not inside Coke, which is a good thing. But in terms of weight loss, no, you're not different from the person drinking Coke. Okay? Now, those of you that love tea, I love tea, okay? I'm sure many of us also love tea. We love tea, we love our coffee. And because you're making all these efforts to eat healthy, you're making all these efforts, so you decided, I'm going to stop taking sugar. I want to start taking honey. But my people, guess what? A tablespoon of honey is 63 calories. Do you know how many calories a tablespoon of sugar is? Now you're white sugar. A tablespoon. A tablespoon of white sugar is 48. The honey is 63. I'm not talking about adulterated honey. I'm talking about pure honey. If you like, go and take your honey from the beehive. Go to the beehive and go and suck it from there. That honey is 63 calories per tablespoon. No, it is not low calorie. Again, you guys be like, no, but honey is natural. No, but honey is better than sugar. The only reason why you should change to honey is because you like the flavor. But in terms of quantity, you still have to treat honey the same way you treat sugar. You can't say because it's honey, you just pour. You don't measure, you don't do anything. Very, very, very important. Someone said about Zobo drink. Zobo drink itself, that's the hibiscus itself, is very low calorie. But what increases the calorie is the honey you add to it, or the date syrup, or whatever sweetener they end up adding. A lot of people, I went to the supermarket one day and somebody was trying to sell me this new drink. And she was like, oh, don't worry, we didn't put any sugar. It's sweetened with only honey. And then I bought it. I bought it just to taste it. And it was so sweet. Like, the sweetness was ridiculous. And I knew that for it to be this sweet, they must have used so much honey, right? Which meant that bottle of Zobo that I was drinking, I was 100% sure probably had more calories than Coke. So no, you're not escaping. If you end up using a lot of honey, it's still the same issue. You're still consuming too many calories, you're consuming too many sugar. Honey, if you take honey as a science student, if you take honey, put it under a microscope, what is inside honey is a combination of fructose and sucrose. It is still sugar. It's just a different form. It just looks different, but it's still sugar. Same thing with date syrup. Same thing with coconut sugar. Same thing with brown sugar. They are all types of sugar, okay? So now let's take a look at our whole day. Okay, stevia as a sweetener. Stevia is a low-calorie sweetener. Yes, that one is actually kind of 0 calorie. Okay, yeah, that's different. Now let's look at your whole day, right? So I'm taking tea or coffee where you've used like 2 tablespoons of honey. That's already 126 calories. Okay, now a very small, beautiful pack of nuts is 570. Okay, so you had 1 bottle of juice. Okay, being all healthy with yourself. All right, that's already 240 calories. That 1 biscuit you stole from your child when they asked you to help them open it, 100 calories. Okay, 3 cups of rice. That's the meal that we had before, right? So these are our food here. Okay, the rice with the dodo and the chicken, right? All of that one, we add it. Total, you've done over 2,000 calories. Just like that. Okay? Now, to put this number in perspective, for most people to lose weight, you should be eating between 1,200 to 1,800. Now, typically, if you weigh a lot more, you can do as high as you can go higher. But the smaller you weigh, the lower you should go in terms of the calorie band. But I'm just trying to show you how easy it is to overdo the calories, even though it feels like you're not really eating. It feels like, in fact, you feel like you're even starving yourself safe. But somehow you're still not getting results. This is how it happens, okay? Someone said about pineapple with Zobo. So it depends on how much pineapple and how much of the juice gets out of pineapple. But that's one way, as long as you're making sure that it's not overly sweet, okay? Now, number 3, very, very quickly. Someone said I just ordered for suya. God, I beg, there's nothing wrong with suya, please. I'm going to show you today, guys, how I and my clients eat gari and suya. So yes, depending on how you order it and how much you eat, suya is not necessarily bad, okay? Now, which team are you on? Those of us that feel like if you're not taking something, like if you're not on something, if you're not using something, you feel like you can't lose weight. All right, let me know which one of these you have tried. Slimming tea, okay, or flat tummy tea, or whatever tea, detox tea, whatever tea. Let me know which one you've used. Lemon water, okay. Apple cider vinegar, waist trainer. Let me know which one have you tried, and let me know your experience. Did it work? Okay, what were your results? Do you feel like it was a good use of your money and your time? All right, I'm seeing a lot of, someone said only lemon water. I'm seeing lemon water and ACV. Tracy said I've tried waist trainer. Okay, I said all of the above. Olajumoka says lemon water. Otini says the first 3. Slimmy Teo, after purging, no results. And then that says everything. Akiola, Janet says waist trainer. Chituru says all of them. Ibitoya says lemon water, apple cider. Adiola says they don't work. Oh my god. Gabriela says apple cider. I give up. Okay. Oh my god, so many comments. What do I mean by 3 cups of rice? So 3 cups of, to be specific, cooked rice. But this is what a cup looks like. Okay. This is what a cup looks like. Very quickly, let me show you. So this is a cup. This is a standard measurement. So this is a cup. So 3 cups is 3 of this of cooked rice. Okay. Hope that helps. Okay. Now, whenever you believe you have to use something, you just end up looking for a miracle. And I'm sorry, that miracle does not exist. Okay, we are hoping that there's something that we can use and all the fat will just burn. But fat is not like malaria, where you take something and then you cure it, okay, with a pill. It doesn't work like that. It's not like an infection. All right, you take antibiotics and it just boom, you're well. No, okay. And if you keep thinking that there is one tea out there, there's one particular supplement out there, you just feel like you just not found the right one, then you will continue to waste your time. You will continue to waste your efforts, because the only thing that is going to get you results is called a calorie deficit. And you have to do that through your diet. Let me tell you how these supplements and things work, okay? How they can help you. Now, you know how whenever you have malaria, right? You know your doctor gives you malaria drug. And then he also gives you paracetamol. Do you know what the paracetamol is for? The paracetamol is for the headache, it's for your temperature that you're running, because it wants to help with the symptoms. Because you have malaria, that malaria is causing you to have headache. That malaria is causing you to be running temperature. And so even though he has given you malaria drug, and by the time the malaria goes, the headache too will go, you stop running temperature. But in the meantime, while the malaria drug is working, he also gave you Panadol to help out. That is how supplements are. They're like the Panadol. But you see, the main drug, right? That Lonat, that malaria drug, that Coartem is your diet. It is your lifestyle. It is you getting more active. So it will be very interesting if your doctor give you Panadol and your malaria drug, and then you drop the malaria drug, which is actually your lifestyle, which is you actually eating healthy and getting your diet right, and then you're taking only Panadol. You will never get better. Okay? Now, let me tell you what your teas and what these things can help you do. They can help you to reduce bloating, okay? Which is not a bad thing. They can help you to reduce your appetite. They help you to reduce your appetite. Again, another good thing. If you reduce your appetite, hopefully you eat less, okay? And maybe you'll be able to reach a calorie deficit. But there's no guarantee still, because I've showed you already that you can be eating few times and still gain weight, okay? Some of them marginally help you increase your metabolism, but you know what a lot of them do and what most of them do? Most of them simply send you to the toilet 5 times a day. Somebody else already said that all the things did for her was to send her to the toilet and there was no result. A lot of these teas and pills are purgatives. Okay, that's what they are, to be honest. All right. Now, what all these teas and pills cannot help you do, they cannot help you achieve a calorie deficit. And that is the foundation of fat loss. Whether it's belly fat you want to lose, or whether it's your arms, whether it's your hips, whether it's your thighs, wherever it is, the foundation of you getting results is being able to achieve a calorie deficit, which I'm going to teach you in our next section of today's class. Okay. Number 2, they cannot help you burn any specific type of fat. So I know I see all these teas like flat tummy tea, and it gives this idea that when you take it, it's going to go to your tummy and start burning fat. There's no such thing. Okay. And you also have to be very careful, because the truth is a lot of them are unsafe. A lot of them have ingredients that nobody has really certified. When it comes to supplements, all they have to do is show that this thing will not kill you today. But what is its effect on your kidney in the next 10 years? They don't know. What is the effect on your liver in the next 10 years, or on your heart, or on your different organs? They don't know, because they don't have to check. It's not like your Panadol. Your Panadol has to go through the studies they do on the normal drugs that you buy from your pharmacy. They go through like 5, 6, 7 years of something called clinical studies. They study and study and study and study and study this drug, study the side effects, study how it works, study any adverse effect, study drug interactions. They study. After 5, 6, 7 years, they finally release it to the public. But you see, this your supplement. They don't go through all of that though. So a lot of times when you take supplements, you take them at your own risk. A lot of people send them to me and they're like, "Oh, okay, you're a pharmacist now. Help me look at the ingredient list. Help me check, if it's okay." And I'm like, I'm seeing ingredients. I don't know all the leaves and herbs in this world. This thing was produced in Taiwan. I don't know which plants are growing in Taiwan. And if I go online, there are no studies that have been done to. What I know is through scientific studies. So if they have not published it and say this is the scientific study that has been done on this thing, I cannot magically have information to give you. So a lot of times you're taking these supplements and things at your own risk. Some of them have been studied. Some, right? Some of the very popular ones have been studied. But a lot of them that are on the market these days, nothing. We don't know anything. Okay, so really you are taking them at your risk. Okay, none of these people had to use anything. These are my clients. All right, no, there was no slimming tea, and no, there was no waist trainer. All they did was follow their diet. It is possible. Okay, the idea that you have to be taking something, you have to be using something, is completely false. Super proud of this lady. This is Alicia. Okay, this happened in 12 weeks. She went from looking 8 months pregnant to this in 12 weeks. No, there was no waist trainer involved. Okay, this is somebody else happened in 10 days and she was still eating rice and she was still eating spaghetti and she was still eating yam and she was still eating eba. That is what I want to show you guys to do. Okay, how to enjoy your carbs, how to enjoy your Nigerian meals and still lose weight. Now, before we continue, a lot of times when I tell people, oh, no, don't worry, you can eat rice. Don't worry, you can eat bread. So people still somehow don't believe me. It's like, they feel like there's still something I'm not telling them. So what I want to do today is I want to show you a particular client and I'm going to show you exactly what she was eating, okay? So this is Superior. She lost 7 kg in 3 weeks, totally busted out tummy on my program. And so what I did was I went to inside the group to go and capture her meal plan, right? Pictures of the foods that she posted inside the group. So this is one of her meals. This is by 7:30 p.m. So this was one of her dinners. So this is potatoes with some efforiro and she had some fish by the side somewhere. This is another meal. This is by 7:29 p.m. again. This is plantain with fish sauce and a coleslaw by the side. This was, I think, one of her lunches. She posted this by 2:56 p.m. This is rice with some catfish pepper soup. And then I think this was a breakfast. Yes, this was by 9:23 a.m. So this was an egg sandwich. Okay. So I'm just doing this to help you see. This is how all my clients eat, by the way. Okay. So plantain, this was at night. Okay. Potatoes at night too. And you can also eat carbs at night, by the way. Okay. The idea that you can't eat carbs at night is not true. Is not true. Someone says, can I take supplements when I'm in a calorie deficit? As long as you're in a calorie deficit already with your diet, if you decide that you want to take some supplement, that's fine. But I'm saying that don't expect only a supplement to do that for you. It can't. So the first priority is your diet. And by the time you start getting it right, you will realize that you don't need the supplement. You just figure out that you don't really need it. Right? Because you would have started seeing that you're already getting results without your diet. All right. And this is the exact same way all these people eat. So whether your back rolls is your issue, whether your issue is your arms, whether your issue is your belly, you can still get results, just eating right and being in a calorie deficit. Ripe or unripe plantain, it can be ripe. Ripe and unripe plantain have the same calories, guys. Ripe and unripe plantain have the same calories. So if you did not know before, please know now. All right. Now, regardless of what you eat, the goal is ensuring you're in a calorie deficit. And here is how to get started. One of the easiest ways that I like to explain it is this. I want you guys to start thinking of calories when you think of it like money. Okay. You know how when something is very expensive, you will not buy plenty of it. Right? Imagine if you had, your child, you're doing party pack for your child. It's your child's birthday and you want to give your child's classmates gifts. You know how we pack those party packs now. You put different little things inside. Now let's imagine, and then, the things inside are always different. There are some things that'll be very cheap. There's some things that'll be in the middle, some things that are very, very expensive. The ones that are expensive, do you pack plenty inside? No, because it was expensive. Right? But it was something cheap. It was just simple lollipop, 2029 lollipop, you can pack plenty inside. But imagine if there was something inside there that cost you 10K, 15K. You probably put just one of that thing. That is exactly how I need you to start thinking of calories. There are certain groups and classes of food that are very expensive in terms of calories. And because they're expensive, you already automatically know that you cannot be eating plenty of it. So the only question is knowing where each food falls. Once you begin to know where each food falls, you will begin to understand what quantity you should be consuming. Now I'm going to do the different classes of food, and I have different representatives here. Now a cup of cabbage is I'm representing vegetables now with cabbage. Now a cup of cabbage, like if you shredded cabbage, right? A cup is about 17 calories. Okay. Now for fruits, I'm using pawpaw. A cup of pawpaw, if you dice pawpaw, a cup of pawpaw is about 60 calories. You can see that there's a jump. We've gone from 17 calories of vegetable to 60 calories in fruits, which means that vegetables have less calories than fruits. Now let's move on to carbohydrates, right? Our carbs. Now I'm representing carbs with rice. Now a cup of cooked rice is 205 calories. You can see the jump again. We've gone from 60 calories all the way to 205. Let's go to protein. I'm representing protein with chicken. Now a cup of cooked chicken, let's say chicken breast, you diced it into cubes, you measured 1 cup, it's about 250 calories. Kind of similar to your rice, okay? Carbs and protein, they're kind of similar. Now I'm representing fat, and that's I think one thing we don't realize. Your groundnut is a fat. Think about it. Where does groundnut oil come from? Just let it sink a bit. Okay. Your groundnut oil comes from groundnut. Okay. Your groundnut is a fat. When we're doing classes of food in primary school, and they give you an exam, give an example of fat and oil. Groundnut is an example. Okay. There's so many. So if a food is a fat, your avocado is a fat, and that's why avocados are high calorie. All your cooking oils are all fats. They're all under fats and oils. And even if it is olive oil, even if it is coconut oil, they are all very high calorie because they are fat. What they contain, it is a type of fat. And so look at the calorie jump. A cup of groundnut is 828. See the difference between carbs and a fat here. See the distance. That's why we keep shouting, oh, stop frying your food so much. Oh, stop cooking your soups and your stew with so much oil. This is why. Okay? Because the calories are so much in them. So this is why we say, oh, eat lots of vegetables. Why? Because the calories are low. So even if you eat a lot, you can get away with it. You are not consuming too many calories by eating a lot of it. Your fruits too, the calories, it still has calories, but it's still not plenty, right? So you can still eat them in a good amount and you'll be fine. Your carbs, your protein, we tell you to eat in what? We say moderation. Eat them in moderate amounts because they have calories, right? But you can still enjoy them. Then for your fats, you need to minimize them because they are so expensive. One of the easiest ways to approach portion control is something called the plate method, okay? And I'm going to explain it to you. Now, someone says, so is groundnut soup good to consume? You can enjoy it, but you have to enjoy it only once in a while because it's groundnut soup, which means it's made from groundnut. And because groundnut is a fat, it is high calorie, which means your soup is very high calorie. So it's not like you can never eat it again, but it can't be the soup that you're eating every day. It can't be the soup you're eating 4 times a week. It will be hard because the soup alone is probably already the calories that your entire meal should be. Do you understand? Just the soup has already taken over. So it's something you can enjoy once in a while, but it cannot be appearing every, all too often in your diet because of how high calorie, especially when you are still in your fat loss phase. Okay, there are different phases of this journey. There's your fat loss phase, then there's your maintenance phase. All right, your maintenance phase allows you have a bit more calories. Now let's talk about the plate method. Now the rule of the plate method is that when you take your plate, at least half of that plate should contain vegetables. Okay, so whether it is a salad, whether it is vegetable soup, and I mean vegetable, something that's vegetables, not like for example, an example of groundnut soup. Groundnut soup is not a vegetable soup. I think we can all agree. Okay, all right. Most of the time your banga is not. I'm talking about examples like your eforiro. I'm talking about your edikai kong. I'm talking about your bitter leaves. I'm talking about I'm talking about your afang. Things that are rich with vegetable. That's what is inside. Then you have another half of your plate. Okay, right? Half, you divide it into 2, which means a quarter will be your carbs. So this can be your rice, this can be your bread, this can be your yam, your plantain, whatever it's going to be. Okay. Then the last quarter will then be your protein. So your fish, your meat, your chicken. But if you notice here, we say lean protein, which means that whatever protein that you're doing, is important that you ensure that it has as little fat as possible. So when you buy your meat, tell your butcher to cut off, to trim off as much fat as possible for you before you carry it to your house, because the more fat it contains, the higher the calorie of that protein, right? When you're washing your chicken, pull out as much fat as you can, all right, because all of that is just added calories. Now you can complete the meal with a small fruit, for example, like the small apple here. Now you don't have to eat your fruit with your meal. You can eat it alone later on as a snack, or you can eat it with your meal as well. Anyhow, just ensure that you're having it. Ideally, your goal should be at least 2 servings of fruit a day. Now, whether you're eating it with a meal, whether you're eating it alone as a snack, doesn't matter. Okay, so 2 servings of fruit, for example, can be 2 small oranges. All right, it can be 2 small apples. It can be a big slice of watermelon, or it's 2 slices of like pineapple. 2 servings a day, you would have met your quota. Now, one class of food is missing from this place. Can you guys guess what it is? There's a class of food that is not here, that is not showing. Okay, there's a class of food that is not showing in this table right now. Who can guess? Okay, I've talked about it a lot today already. Not dairy, not water. Our fats and oils. Our fats and oils are not showing right now. Yes, thank you, Rama. Our fats and oils are not showing right now, but it is there. Now, what you want to do with your fat and oil is to ensure that you are minimizing it. Okay, there are many ways fat and oil can enter this food. Number one, now by the time this salad, I will try and put salad dressing. Abi, the dressing is a fat. Okay, that's one way fat can enter, and I'm going to now ensure that I use little. I don't use too much. Another place oil will enter. This stew that is on top of the rice, shebi there will be oil there. Abi, that's another place oil has entered again. This chicken, if I decided to fry it, oil has entered, which is why I will not fry it. I can do anything else. You can choose to boil it. You can choose to grill it. You can choose to air fry it. You can choose to roast it. Whatever it is that you want to do. But please do not deep fry it. Don't throw it inside oil, because it's introducing oil and calories. Okay, so think of all the ways that fat and oil can enter your food and start looking for ways to reduce it. Okay, here's another example, but it's still the same idea. Veggies efforiro on the side with some swallow and then goat meat. Right, this here is boiled goat meat. Here, this chicken was grilled. I threw it in the oven, but this one is goat meat. It was boiled. It's still the same concept, right? Same concept, just different, another meal. Okay. Someone said, I don't like chicken if I don't throw inside oil. Let me tell you, what if you really like your chicken fried, go and buy an air fryer. If you like your chicken, you like your meat, you like your fish, you like it being crispy, okay, buy an air fryer. An air fryer will give you that feeling, can help you get that feeling without all the oil, okay? This is someone who used the plate method, and I just want to quickly share her results with you. Okay, so this was her version. So as you can see, she has lots of vegetables, she has some rice, she has used eggs here as her own protein, and then she had a small banana as her fruit. Okay, this is the plate method in action. All right, and she says, hi there, hope you're good. This is what I had for lunch. People are already commenting that I'm losing weight. The meals are so filling and yummy, and I don't get to binge on junk food anymore. The plate method is so simple, but yet so powerful. Okay, it is very, very, very powerful. Someone says yes to air fryers. Yes. Let's say, but someone don't have an air fryer, then you can use the other things. Okay, you can throw it in your oven. You can boil. Boiling will always still be an option. Okay, you can boil it. You can grill it. There's so many things that you can do. So what of edikaikong and rice or boiled plantain? Why not? It works. It absolutely works. Edikaikong is a vegetable, okay? Your rice is a carb. You can do plantain instead. Your plantain is a carb. You can come up with so many combinations. Let's not say what of palm oil. How many calories? It's the same calories with all other oils. Every oil has about 120 calories per tablespoon, regardless of the oil, okay? All right, let's move on. How to stay on track. Now, for a lot of us, okay, let me know which one sounds familiar. Whenever the situation of, I eat whatever I see, when does it seem to happen for you? Number one, it happens when you can't figure out what to eat. Number two, you do not have time to cook anything. You don't have time to meal prep. Number three, you don't like cooking. Or number four, you tend to travel a lot, so you're not really in control. Which one? Sheila says A, I can't figure out what to eat. Stephanie also A. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of A. Julie says I don't have time. Okay. Rejoice also says I don't have time. All right. Someone else says I don't have time to read. Okay. Someone says none of the above. I just get bored. Okay. Jessica says A. I'm seeing a lot of A's. Somebody says Debbie says D. Travel a lot. Okay. Fantastic. Now let me tell you guys something. One of the worst mistakes you can make on your weight loss journey is, and everybody makes it. We know that we did not plan, no. But then we now wait till the hunger has started biting us. When it's time to eat, you know that yes, right now I need to eat. It is in that moment you now start trying to figure out, what will I eat? What will I eat now? Once you wait till you are already hungry to figure out what you're going to eat, you are going to eat nonsense. That's just how it will happen. You will eat rubbish. Because when you are hungry, it's not when you're hungry, you start thinking of portion control. You start thinking of, I need to make sure that there's vegetable on this plate. Which fruit am I going to eat now? How am I going to make sure that none of that matters? You're hungry. Okay. And all that matters in that moment is to quench that hunger. And so therefore, whatever it is that presents itself to you goes. And that's why it's important to plan. Even when it seems like there's no plan. See, there are different types of plan. There's the elaborate plan, which is, whenever you have time, you meal prep, you shop, you cook, put it in your freezer, everything is going great. There's that one. And those are the regular days. Those are the days you have time. Then there will be those days when you don't have time to go to the grocery. You don't have time to go grocery shopping. There'll be the days when, there's even food, but you're just too tired. Like, for the life of you cannot stand up and cook jack. Okay, then there'll be the times depending on the kind of job you have, maybe you travel a lot, okay, or there'll be times maybe you just go home, you get home late. There'll be all kinds of scenarios, and you know what? For each of these scenarios, you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan for each and every one of these scenarios, whichever one relates to you. We all have different lives. You are the one that knows which one is affecting you, which one is your problem. So whatever the one that is your problem, you have to plan for it. That thing did not happen by accident. It has been happening before. It's not today that you are traveling. It's not today that you get home late from work. It's not today that your weekend was busy and you could not meal prep. It has happened before. So how can you plan for it? And I'm going to give you an example, because this is something that happens to me too. Okay, I'm a nutrition coach, yes, but it does not mean that I meal prep every weekend. Forget it. It doesn't mean that I have time to go and shop every weekend. There's a lot. I don't even like cooking. Let's even start from there. I don't like cooking. People just assume that because I'm a nutrition coach, and so therefore, I'm not a chef. They are different. Being a nutrition coach and being a chef are two different things. I don't like cooking. So I have to design my life in a way that just makes sense for me. So giving Nai as an example, now let's say that I had a very busy weekend, which happens a lot, and I don't have time to go to the market. I don't have time to go to my market, so I did not meal prep. This is an example of what my day could look like. My breakfast, for example, could be cereal. That's one reason why I always have cereal and milk in my house. Okay. Because it's my go-to, like ibad as ibad. And I always also try to make sure I have some kind of fruits. Most times it's not pear, it is apples. I always try and make sure I have a fruit as backup, always. I keep buying just to make sure that it's there, sha. So, for example, having some cereal with fruit and boiled eggs, guess what? Breakfast I have to do. Did I have to cook? All I had to do was boil egg. And by the way, you can boil egg and keep in your fridge for up to 7 days. So most times when I boil egg, I don't boil egg and boil one egg. I can't even be wasting gas like that. I boil plenty egg. I can boil like 7 eggs. I can boil depending, I keep in the fridge and I'll be peeling it as I need. Anyways, snack. a pack of crackers, okay, or whatever other biscuits, small pack biscuits I want to, maybe digestives, those small packs now. That's snacks. My lunch, corn, okay. Let's say corn if corn is in season, this is one of my go-to lunch. Go and buy corn from one of those vendors, boiled corn, have with some coconuts, and I'm fine. My dinner on my way home, because I didn't know that me as I am, I kukuma did not buy anything, so that's why I can cook. Stop buying on my suya man and buy suya. The only thing is I'm ensuring and telling him, all those ones where they'll carry suya, dip it inside oil, or carry the sprinkling oil. As I'm buying it, I'm already telling him, okay, you see that suya, don't let me carry it and put it on the fire. Don't add oil. Thank you very much. That's what I make sure I tell them to reduce the calories, because I don't want them to come and pack oil all over it again. I can soak it with half cup of gari. And guys, guess what? This entire day that I did not cook one thing is 1,500 calories. There's so many other options that I do. Okay. Sometimes it might be yogurt with some fruit. Sometimes it might be oatmeal. Even oatmeal. I told my oatmeal, I don't know who knows. Do you guys know you can use microwave to make your oatmeal? You can use microwave to make your oatmeal. Oh. I don't even carry pots because I don't even want to have to clean the pot. So I make it in the microwave. You add your water, add your sweetener, put it in the microwave on the highest heat for like a minute, and it is done. I'm not joking. Carry your bowl, your ceramic bowl you're going to use to eat it. Put the raw oats inside. Add water, sometimes add a bit of milk inside. Mix everything, throw it in the microwave. Put it in the highest for like a minute and a half, and it's done. Okay. This is another example. Scenario 2, I traveled. I tend to not be at home a lot. Okay. I sleep in hotels a lot. Okay. And because of that, I have had to learn and be okay with eating out a lot. Now, sometimes I'm able to, maneuver the hotel menu. And then sometimes I order out, sometimes hotel food can be annoyingly expensive. For example, my breakfast can be sandwich and the vegetable juice from So Fresh. Now, one of the things that I like to do is order the vegetable juice because, like I already showed you guys, vegetable does have less calories. So, for example, there's this particular juice they have is beetroot, carrots, and I think apples or pineapple. I can't remember. But because it's not pure apple or pure pineapple, because some of it is vegetable juice, it lowers the calories. But anyway, I digress. If you're in the abroad, there's so many options as well. Okay, I still created an eat out guide for a client. So what we did was she let me know what restaurants, were between her work and her house. All right. Because she's a nurse, she works overnight a lot of the time. And she wanted to, she's like, okay, when I'm going back home, I'm already too exhausted. It would be nice if I could just stop somewhere and buy my breakfast. So whether it's Starbucks, whether it's Subways, whether it's Wendy's, a lot of these places have options that you can eat and still be in a calorie deficit. Okay. My snack, for example, can be 4 pieces of rich tea. My lunch, this is from The Place. I think everybody here knows The Place. All right. Half portion of their jollof, 2 serves of their salad, and 1 boiled egg. Dinner was, from Chicken Republic, half of their moi moi and then their chicken salad. This entire meal is 1,550 calories. This entire day. Okay. So it is possible, and you have to plan for it. And because of these scenarios, there are 2 things we always give our clients. There's something called the quick meal options and our eat out guide. Now, quick meal options is like a list of meals you can do in like 5 minutes. And then the eat out guide is, okay, if you go to this restaurant, you go to that restaurant, what can you buy? Because it would always happen that you might not just have time. Well, I don't know what else can happen, but there are always scenarios where it just might not work out for you, okay, in terms of meal prepping and all of these things. And I want to show you the power of these 2 resources. So here's a client, her name is Adeyinka. She says, I haven't been active on the group because of my field work. So she's an engineer and they went away to do something on one site for an entire month. So she wasn't home for the whole month. So she said, I knew I was going to be very busy, but I joined this batch because of your birthday discount. I've had to make do with the food options for busy people. So she's referring to these resources. And I must commend you. I have lost 6 kg and now we dress size even without any exercise. So this is somebody that lost 6 kg in a month, no exercise, and 0 cooking. Even if she wanted to cook, she was not at home for the whole month. So cooking was just completely out of it. So guys, it is possible. But you have to plan for it. It cannot magically happen. So a very, very quick pause here. Have I made sense so far? Let me know. Have I made sense so far? Fantastic. Great. I am very, very glad to hear that this has been helpful. Fantastic. You are welcome. Awesome. Now, if you guys take everything that I have shared with you today so far, right, and you apply this in your life, I can assure you that you will start getting some very encouraging results. You will start getting some very, very encouraging results, and you'll finally be able to prove to yourself that your fat is not stubborn. Okay? But what if we could do better than encouraging? What if we could do so much better? And what if you didn't have to figure out everything by yourself? I know that I've said a lot today, okay? Because number one, I've talked about the importance of a calorie deficit. All right. What if you didn't have to figure out how to create low calorie recipes? Because there's so many things that you can eat on your journey. You just have to know how to prepare it sometimes. You can eat chicken and chips. You can eat shawarma. I still share the shawarma recipe. All right. On my page, I still share the chicken and chips recipe on my page. There's so many things that I know that normally is like, oh, I'm losing weight. I can't eat this. I can't eat this. They lie. Most of them, you can still include them in your diet. And that's something that can be figured out for you. What if everything was already figured out for you? So this way you don't have to make any more mistakes. You can stop all the trial and error, and you can stop wasting your time and your effort, so you can just focus on getting the results that you want. Focus on getting the body that you want, the confidence that you want. Would you guys like me to show you how? To show you how everything I've taught you today and so much more can be implemented for you step by step. Give me a hashtag yes, give me a hell yes in the comment section. Let me know. And guys, do not forget that there's a 3-day meal plan waiting for you at the end of today's class. A full 3 days of my client's meal plan, completely free, waiting for you at the end of today's class. So be sure that you do not go anywhere. All right. Now, without further ado, I want to proudly welcome and introduce you guys to my Total Body Transformation Program. Now, this program is my signature group weight loss program that is designed to help you lose 15 kg or to help you drop 2 to 3 dress sizes in the next 12 weeks. All right. If you're struggling with your belly, you're struggling with your arms, whatever it is that you're struggling with, the Total Body Transformation Program will help you. And the goal is to help you lose weight and finally keep it off. Now, what is TBT about? TBT is about helping you finally feel and look amazing in your skin. It is about you being happy again in front of your mirror naked. It's about improving your health, your blood pressure, getting rid of all kinds of pains, whether in your knee or your back or whatever the case is. It's about you finally feeling in control of food, as opposed to always feeling like the food is controlling you. Here is Aisha, who said, I legit couldn't wear these jeans for the longest time since last year. I have tried to wear it a few months ago, but I couldn't button it all up. It has 4 buttons instead of a zipper, and I could only get past the lowest button. But look at me now, rocking the jeans, okay? TBT is about you knowing that this time around, you're not going to go back to where you are right now. It's about rejecting all the time wasting, all the hunger striking and money wasting weight loss methods that have left you feeling disappointed, that have left you feeling frustrated, and left you feeling like your fat is stubborn or that your village people are on top of you. Okay? Now, I want to show you guys what TBT did for Crystal in 8 weeks. Okay? So this is Crystal in the beginning, and here is her story. So she says, I've had to lie to some of my colleagues that I was pregnant because I was too embarrassed to admit that I had added so much weight and the fat concentrated in my belly. I knew they would be wondering if I'm the one God gave the instruction to populate the earth, as I have delivered 4 times and my last baby is 1 year plus. But I prefer that to the predictable comment of, you have to do something about this, your weight. And I know many of us can relate to this. We're tired of all the comments. We're tired of people's commentary and people's advice on what to do and what not to do. Guys, here is what happened for Crystal after 4 weeks on the TBT program. Okay. And do you guys want to see what happened for her in 8 weeks? This is 4 weeks. And guys, this is what happened for her after 8 weeks. All right. She says, my story has changed. So she's a doctor. She says, my story has changed from, doc, what happened? You have added a lot of weight, to, wow, you look great. My motivation is the progress that I see. And this is exactly what I want to happen for all of you too. I want you guys to share the same testimony as Crystal and so many of my other clients. And for those of you that are wondering, oh my God, how did she get these results? By eating in a calorie deficit, but by doing it in a way that was realistic. These are meals from Crystal. Okay, so this is eba with okra. This is spaghetti with some fish sauce. This is plantain, air fried plantain, by the way, with some vegetable and chicken. This is noodles. These are the kind of meals that Crystal was eating every single day and still got results like this. And that's exactly what I'm hoping that we can achieve together on the TBT program. Now, on TBT, if you do join us today, okay, here is everything you're going to be getting on TBT. My mind reset guide and the workshop. It's a live workshop on Zoom. You're going to be getting the meal plan that Crystal followed. You're going to be getting our Do Anywhere workout guide. You're going to get access to our WhatsApp group, our live coaching calls on Zoom. So a class like this, live like this on Zoom, it happens twice a month on the program. You're going to get weekly online classes. I know I've taught you guys a lot today, but there's still so much to learn. And on a weekly basis, you're going to be getting videos from me to teach you more. Weekly progress reviews. You're going to be eligible for our cash prizes inside of the program. If I was to sell every single part of the program individually, this program is valued over 500K, but you're not paying anywhere close to that amount. Okay, let me show you guys how much you're paying today. The normal price of this program right now is 90,000 naira, but if you join us tonight, or over the next 24 hours, you are paying just 59,900. This price is valid for only 24 hours. Okay? If you want to learn more about the program, you can head over to this website. It's optimumfoodie.com/tbt-squad. And what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to share with you the account details if you want to do a transfer. But please note that this price disappears in 24 hours. If you have any questions about the program, feel free to start asking them right now. The account details to make payments right now is on the screen at the bottom. This discount disappears in 24 hours. Okay. Now, we recently launched our web app. So everything that I shared with you is inside an app. Let me know if you guys would like to see the inside, to see everything that we have in store for you inside TBT. Give me a hashtag yes if you'd like to see the inside of this amazing program. Okay. Let me share that. Give me a hashtag yes if you'd like to see. It's a 3-month program. It is 12 weeks. So without further ado, let me share the inside of the program with you all. Finally launched our web app, and I cannot wait for you to see the inside of the Total Body Transformation Program. Are you ready? All right, guys, let us take a tour of month 1 of the plan. Now, to ensure your total and complete transformation, the TBT program covers 5 essential areas. Number 1 is your mindset. Number 2 is your nutrition. Number 3 is your physical fitness. Number 4 is your education. We're super big on educating you guys here at Optimum Foodie. We're going to be sharing some worksheets with you. And last but not least, community, which happens over on WhatsApp as well as monthly over on Zoom with our monthly live hangouts. Finally, bonuses that only the people that pay by tomorrow are going to get for free. Let's take a deeper look. Okay, let's start here. Now, the Mind Reset Guide is a worksheet that you're going to download right here, but you would be using this worksheet during the live Mind Reset workshop with me. And the goal of this workshop help you identify first of all, and then overcome some of the limiting and negative beliefs that you have about weight loss, about your own personal body. Why? Because weight loss starts with the mind. I think we've already established that so far during this class. Okay, now let's continue our tour. Next up is the meal plan. And of course, as usual, we usually start with introductions where I'm able to share my guidelines with you, okay, my rules, as well as tips such as how to stay full, how to measure your progress, what time to eat, and so on and so forth. Next up is the actual, okay, no, we have a meal plan key first. You guys know that portion control is important, okay? So I'm usually very, very specific about the quantities of everything, and that is what we provide you here. Now let us go into the actual meal plan. Now note, you're going to be getting one meal plan every 2 weeks. So you have a meal plan for week 1 and 2. For week 3 and 4, you get another one, such that by the time you go through the entire 12 weeks of TBT, you would have gone through 6 different meal plans. And as you can see, it's broken down into the different days of the week. So let's just quickly take a look at one of the days. So here is breakfast, and you actually have 2 breakfast options, all right, with the photos, recipes, all right, your snack options, then here is lunch, and then finally your dinner, okay? Now let us move on. So like I said earlier, so this is week 3 and 4. Again, you have Monday to Sunday for week 3 and 4. Now let us see our workout guide. Again, we start with instructions for your safety as well as share some guidelines. Then the plan itself is broken down into the different schedules for the week. So Mondays, for example, is focused on your arms and your back, and all you have to do is come here, click play to watch the videos and follow the videos. Okay, it is that simple. Now our classes, oh, we're so big on this. From week 1 all the way to week 12, you're going to be having different classes covering different topics. So this is week 2, and it teaches you how to select healthier foods and even understand why even saying one food is healthier than the other. So we cover other topics like how to overcome cravings, how to keep the hunger away, how to ensure that you don't quit, what to do, when you feel like quitting, or we just have topics like how to interpret nutrition labels, what to do if you're not losing weight, and by the time you're even done, let's say you reach your weight loss goal, how to actually maintain your results. You're going to get access to all of that. Now there's certain worksheets that you're going to be needing, like our daily fitness checklist. This is like a report card that we share, and we just tell you how to use it, and you'll be able to also download it here. We also have our progress report sheet as well for you to download. Now the very, very sweet part. For those that make payment for TBT by tomorrow, guys, you have just 24 hours. I'm going to be giving you, take a look at the actual meal plan. Okay, it goes on like fasting meal plan and my quick meal options and eat out guide. But don't worry, let me just quickly give you a quick tour of the fasting meal plan. Okay, now it includes guidelines, when to eat, the do's and don'ts of fasting period. But let's just quickly take a look at the actual meal plan. Okay, it goes on like this from here all the way to day 30, a full 30 days, and you're getting that absolutely free if you join us by tomorrow. Let me quickly give you a tour of the Eat Out guide. So here is the Eat Out guide in month 3 of the plan. We also have another one in month 2 as well. And basically the way that it works, we just have a list of different restaurants and we tell you exactly what to buy at these different restaurants. We have the Place, Sweet Sensation, Taste Fried Chicken, Chicken Republic, Domino's Sport, and you'll be able to know exactly what to buy when you get there to ensure that you are actually meeting your calorie targets, so that you remain in a calorie deficit and you're able to continue losing weight. So let me know if you have any questions. I honestly cannot wait for you guys to experience all the resources that are on this program. And if you want to download any of them, there are download links. Okay, the meal plan, like you can see the Eat Out guide here. Download the Eat Out guide right here. For the meal plan, for the workout guides, if you want to print your meal plan, for example, I'll put it on your fridge or wherever, in your kitchen or your dining room, wherever, you'll be able to do that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, let me know. I'm seeing so many questions. So many people are asking if you can pay in installments. Yes, you can. If you decide to pay on a monthly basis, it is 30,000 naira. Let me go back again and share the account details. So again, the account details are at the bottom of the screen. It's also being shared inside the comment section as well. So you can definitely pay in installments. I want to share another story with you guys. Guys, here is Chisom. All right. We'll show you guys what happened to her in the next 6 months. Right. This was her first 3 months. All right. This is Chisom on the TBT program after 3 months. And guys, you want me to see what happened for her after 6 months. Okay, who is ready to see what happened after 6 months? Someone says, Odumo, when you pay today, I'll be getting 30 days free from 12 weeks. No, when you pay today, you're getting full 90 days, which is 3 months. Then you're also going to be getting my fasting meal plan. That's the 30-day fasting meal plan for free. But quick meal options as well as the Eat Out guides for free. Okay. Now, this is the pictures that Chisom sent to us after 3 months. She says, hi, coach. Good morning. So I took some pictures last weekend and I was astonished with what I saw. I then decided to compare photos, even though I was steadily getting compliments of my new look and all that. The photos I took confirmed it to me. This is my first time of sending photos, though. This is what happened after 6 months, people. Okay. This is what happened after 6 months. And it can be you too. If you've made your payment, please, I want you to come back into the group and give me a hashtag joined. Let me know so I can give you a proper welcome inside of the program. I'm seeing some of you already make payments. I'm so excited. Please come back and self-identify yourself. I want to welcome you properly. This is what can happen for you. She went from 130 kg to 93 kg over 6 months using the TBT program. Okay. All you gotta do is to join us right now. This discount disappears in 24 hours, by the way. Okay. And for those of you still wondering if TBT is for you, yes. TBT is for you if you've tried again and again to lose weight and you keep gaining it back. TBT is for you if you know that what you're doing right now is not sustainable. TBT is for you if you're scared that the next time you go shopping, you're going to have to go a bigger dress size. TBT is for you even if you can't cook. TBT is for you even if you travel a lot. TBT is for you if you know you love your Nigerian meals, you know you love your pasta, you love your eba, you like your noodles, you like your plantain too much. TBT is for you even if you're not able to exercise a lot. I'll show you there's so many people that have been able to get results even though they are barely exercising just because of our meal plan. TBT is for you if you know that you finally want a long-term solution. Okay? Here is Uche. I am going to very quickly play Uche's testimonial and share Uche's story with you all. I hope you're ready. And please, like I said, if you make payment, please come back into the group and just put hashtag done inside of the group.
This is basically to thank Coach Odun for the Total Body Transformation Program. I enrolled, I think it was in October, and it was indeed a Total Body Transformation Program, as it was titled. I registered for 3 months. What I liked most about it was the fact that I lost my cravings. My sweet tooth basically gone. I've not had, in the past, the 3 months are over, this is about the 4th month, I've not had a bottle of soda. I don't feel like it. I don't crave for it. And of course, I've dropped inches everywhere. My waist, especially my tummy. My dress fits better. I feel more confident. I feel sexier in my clothes. I'm healthier. I don't pant when I climb the stairs anymore. And you can continue after that. It's not one of those things, it's sustainable. It's not one of those things you do and then you forget about them because they are too boring or they're expensive. No, you still enjoy your meals. They are nutritious, they are healthy, you stay fuller for longer. It's a new way of life. I'm still enjoying it. So I just want to thank you, Coach Odun. You really transformed my life and I would recommend it to anybody.
So proud. Okay, let's get back to our slides. And there are so many other people. I decided to include this slide for our men because we get this question a lot. If TBT works for men too, yes. So if you have brothers, you have spouses, you have partners, who are trying to work on their pop bellies, we got you, okay? TBT works for men too, all right? Now, I want to show you guys the power of our meal plan, okay, and what makes it truly unique. Now, meal plan, besides the fact that somebody said that she gets bored a lot, and that's one thing that we worked on TBT, you get a new meal plan every 2 weeks. And what that does is that, you keep getting new recipes, you keep getting new meal options so that you don't get bored. You get to eat carbs on a daily basis, okay, so you're never deprived. We're going to give you details on every portion, exactly how to cook everything. You get multiple snack options. We're going to detail you, give you guidelines on times to eat, and then it's very flexible. So even though it's a timetable, yes, you know how timetables are. You have Monday to Sunday and all of that. But guess what? The way we've designed it, you can repeat multiple options. Right? And what I mean by you can repeat multiple options is that you can decide that what you ate on Monday, even though today is Wednesday, you want to eat what is on Monday again. Why? We designed it in such a way that the calories are the same. So maybe based off of maybe convenience, maybe it's just maybe what you just felt like eating, or it might also be whatever it is. Okay, the program is 3 months. For those of us that are saying hashtag done, don't worry, I'm coming for you guys. If you've made your payments, please come back and write an hashtag done or hashtag joined so I can welcome you properly. I'm coming. Okay, the payment details are on the screen at the bottom. Another thing that makes it amazing is that finally you'll be able to eat similar meals with your family, okay? Not the one that you're eating salad in one corner and then the rest of the family, you're frying plantain for some people, you're cooking indomie for some people, but you have to drink only smoothie. No, okay? It's finally time for you to be able to do something that is realistic, that you can maintain for a long time. I mean, who doesn't want to be eating like this on a daily basis? I want to know the person that does not want to be eating like this on a daily basis and getting healthy and getting results. I want to amazing type of activities more than weight loss. So many people have been able to reduce their blood pressure. So many people have been able to lower their blood sugar. We've had lots of women with PCOS on the program as well that have been able to lose weight, improve their symptoms. For those of us that say, I don't really like exercising, I don't really have time. Here is what happened for somebody in 1 month without any exercise. All she was doing was religiously following the meal plan. Okay. So yes, it is possible. Here's another person. Here's Busayo's story, right? I had to just capture this part here. It says, I'm not even doing any exercise. This happened for her as well in 30 days. So yes, it is more than possible to begin to get results. And then if you have diastasis recti or you're breastfeeding, you can also join TBT. If you have diastasis recti, we have a specific workout guide for you. If you're breastfeeding, we have a specific workout guide for you. Just make sure that when you join, you let us know so that we can provide you with those resources, okay? And for those of you that might not know what diastasis recti is, if you've given birth before, and you should definitely check. There are videos online you can go and check. You can also go to your doctor to help you check. Diastasis recti basically happens when your abdominal muscle separates and there's a gap, because when your baby was growing, sometimes it causes a separation. Now, when that separation happens, even if you lose all the belly fat, your tummy will still be looking like you're pregnant because there's a structural issue now. Your ab muscles are not the way they're supposed to be. And the annoying thing about it is, if you are doing the wrong kind of exercises, you will actually make it worse. So your normal tummy exercises, like the normal crunches and sit-ups and things that we do, those exercises actually make it worse. Okay, there are very specific exercises you need to be doing to close back that gap. So we have your diet that is burning the fat, right? Remember, I already said that you can burn belly fat even without exercise. So the fat, you can burn that. But to bring those muscles back together, you do need to be doing certain exercises. And we have a workout guide specifically for that. If you're breastfeeding as well, obviously, to ensure that your breast milk does not dry up, okay, we also have a meal plan for that. So here's Adetutu, one of our clients that had diastasis recti on the program. She says, my tummy doesn't show the DR anymore. I woke up this morning and checked myself in the mirror, and as usual, I saw the changes. I was so happy. I wish that I joined earlier, okay? And I mean, one of the other amazing things I love about our program is the community. I think it's one of the most positive places that you can be. It's one of the most hilarious places that you can be. So now I just enter the group when I'm down just so that I can laugh and just have fun, okay, with people, because it's such an amazing community, and I cannot wait for you guys to join and just be a part of it. Now, guys, besides everything that you're getting here, like I listed before, besides the meal plan, the workout guide, the mind reset workshop, and so on and so on and so on, besides all of that, Those of you that join in the next 24 hours, fastest fingers only, okay? If you join in the next 24 hours, you're going to be getting my fasting meal plan absolutely free. So for those of you that have a religious fast, Ramadan is coming, for example, this will come in very, very handy. If you've ever wanted to try intermittent fasting before, this plan, we sell it separately. It is not a part of the TBT program. Like I already showed you, the TBT program has its own meal plan. This is sold separately, but I'm adding it to you for free only if you join us in the next 24 hours. So if I were you, I would join tonight and get it done with. Okay. Another thing I'm giving you for free, another thing we sell separately is the quick meal options guide. Okay. This is a list of easy breakfast, lunch, and dinner options that require zero cooking or things you can prepare very fast when you are, in a rush or don't have enough time. I already talked about our eat out guide with you guys earlier. So this gives you options on what to buy, whether you are in traffic, or you enter some of the popular restaurants, whether it's Chicken Republic or The Place or Sport or Margolis, TFC, and so on and so forth. So if you make payment right now, here is everything that you're getting plus these bonuses for free. That's the quick meal options, fasting meal plan, and eat out guide, absolutely free if you join right now. Okay. Now, for those of us, there's a page I need to get to. For those of you who might not be able to do a full-on payment right now, because I'm getting that question a lot in the comments. You can do the $59,900 right now, and it's a one-time payment. Okay, you get everything. That's all you're paying. Or if you're not able to do that, you can also do $48,900 for 2 months of the program. You're still getting a very significant discount here. So you're paying $48,900 instead of $60,000. Okay. Or if you're not able to do that, you can also do $30,000 for a month. Okay. So these are your options if you're unable to do a full payment tonight. Someone said, well, if you've got ulcer, God, I need to remember to include people with ulcer, testimony of people with ulcer inside my slides. Okay, even if you have ulcer, yes, you can join. Okay, we've had people that have joined the program with ulcer. Specifically, Steph, I think about 2 weeks ago, I still got a testimony from somebody else, who had ulcer and was sharing her testimony basically that despite her ulcer and everything, because obviously she had tried many things before now, all right, that didn't work or she was having issues with because of her ulcer. So yes, even if you have ulcer, you can join TBT. If you have high blood pressure, you can join TBT. However, if you have diabetes, there is a different program, okay? Please, if you have diabetes, we have a blood sugar program. So please, you can send us a DM or a WhatsApp message. It's a WhatsApp message that you used to register, right? You can go there and, ask us about that if you'd like. So I'm just going to quickly schedule back here. So I just want to share a bit more of our stories from our clients. So here is, excuse me. Someone says Indomie still safe. Now, Indomie is one of those things that I would not tell you to eat every single day, but can you eat it once in a while? Yes. And if you do it the right way, you will also be able to eat it in a calorie deficit. Okay. Okay. So here is Olamide. Okay. And in 6 weeks, she said, see me looking pregnant in my before picture. I can't believe the difference 6 weeks has made. And for the first time, I really feel like I can do this. Like I can make this work long term. Here is Subaru. I shared her story with you guys earlier. I shared her pictures with you guys earlier in class. She said, I can't believe I actually traveled and still lost weight. Normal me, I just put everything on pause till I get back home. The Fit Farm continues. I've never been this consistent with my diet or exercise before. Here's another amazing client. This happened in 7 weeks, people. He said, these shorts, the day I fit into them, everybody knew. So we put in build self. Everything fit perfectly. Although it is God that said I should stumble on your page. I can't believe we did this despite all we were eating. God bless you. Now, you guys, you have 2 choices, okay? It's up to you. Of course, I cannot force you to join, but at the same time, it's 2 choices. You can either continue doing this alone. You can continue doing hours and hours of research and continue doing guesswork. You can continue wasting money and time on things that probably never work. You can watch another 3 months go by, another 1 year go by, and have nothing to show for it. Or you can pony up this very small investment. And honestly, it is small. Compared to the value that you're getting, it is small, okay? To finally get it right, finally lose the weight, finally regain your confidence, regain your health, and just be happy again in your own skin. Here is what Achonwa says. So she said, I was in Spain. I almost spent 3 million on gastric balloon, but my husband was scared. So he pushed me to try you for the last time, and here I am. Right? She says, I eat everything according to the calories and still lose weight. I've lost 5 kg, 5 whole kg in 2 weeks. I want you to be like Achonwa, okay? There's so many people wasting money on crazy things when you could spend that money here. All right. Now, because of the amount of confidence that we have in the TBT program, anybody joining now, you guys, you're joining squad 51. Okay, we have done this over and over and over again. And because it is based off of science, it is based off of solid research. I didn't just wake up one morning and put different foods together and call it a meal plan. Okay, it is based on hard rock science. Okay, it comes with a 100% money back guarantee. And here is my promise to you. If you do my 3-month program, and in these 3 months, you don't drop at least a dress size, that means, let's say you're a size 16, you don't at least become a size 14, and you did follow the plan as I have designed it, I'll give you your money back, because honestly, I have wasted your 3 months. I'll give you back your money with a very big apology, okay? And I can tell you that I have returned money so far. I've been doing this for 6 years. I returned money only 2 times in the history of this program. And one person did come back to me to tell me she finally did lose weight. I mean, but it was fine. But anyways, but that is how confident I am in the TBT program, okay? And like I said, these are your options in terms of payment. If you're unable to do the full, of course, obviously, doing the 59.9 is the best option because it gives you the most savings. But if you're unable to do that right now tonight, you can do 48.9 instead of 60,000 for 2 months, or you can do 30,000, per month. And guys, please remember that these discounts are separating 24 hours, and that besides the normal things that are included in TBT, you're also getting these 3 things absolutely free. Okay, but if you enter my DM and you wanted to buy all these things separately, you will pay about 45k. If you wanted to buy them one by one, you will pay about 45k separately for these things, and you are getting them free tonight. All right, if you join us tonight, or at least by tomorrow night. All right, here's another client. Here is Nita. Okay, Nita says, I just posted a picture of myself on WhatsApp stories. I haven't done so in months. And I know there's so many people that can relate to this story, right? You stop taking pictures, you stop posting pictures because you just don't like how you look. And it happened to me too. I started deleting pictures. That was when I knew something was wrong, right? Because if I don't delete it, I will crop it. I'll crop the parts where my stomach is showing, right? Which just stopped making sense. All right. And then she says, although the compliments and comments I've been getting made me want to cry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I want you guys to have a similar testimony. And I want you to just imagine that you finally fulfilled your promise to lose weight. It's a new year, okay? And I know year in, year out, you have been saying this is the year, but let's make 2024 really, 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 really the year. All right. And let's prove all the doubters wrong. There's so many of us that have negative people around us that keep telling us we can't do it. It's a lie. You can. All right. And we're going to prove to them that we can. We're going to prove to them that we can so much that they're going to come to us and ask us how we did it. Okay. And I get that testimony a lot on the TBT program. People telling me, oh my God, Odu, you don't believe the comments I'm getting, the compliments I'm getting. And then the people that were laughing at me when I started, coming to ask me what I am doing. Okay. That is the testimony that I want for you. All right. Imagine if you could finally stop feeling so conscious and insecure about your body. Imagine if you knew exactly how to finally maintain your results, right? So you could finally reach your goal and know and have the confidence to continue on your journey. And instead of imagining, I want you guys to be like my clients, be like Augusta here, okay? If you want to learn more about the program, or if you want to pay internationally, so maybe you want to pay in dollars. Hello, Miss Erin, please send us a DM. So we'll figure it out in the DM. We'll figure out DM. Don't worry, this is very interesting. Don't worry, we'll explain it to you. But don't worry, just send a DM. I said DM. Send a WhatsApp message, sorry. Send your coach a WhatsApp message, please. Okay? If you want to pay whether in dollars or any other currency, so maybe in pounds, if you're not If you're in the UK or if you're in the US, please head over to optimumfoodie.com. That's the page, the website that's on the page. Just type it into your browser. So optimumfoodie.com/TBT-squad. There's a link there that says pay in dollars. You can click on that link and then you'll be able to change currency. Okay. So if you want another currency, it's in dollars, but you can change it. You see the button to change it on the top somewhere. So you can change it to pounds. If you're in Ghana, you can change it to cities. If you're in Kenya, you can change it to different currencies. Okay. You can be like, progress here. This was week 0. Look at her belly. This is week 4, and this is week 8. Okay. Okay. As they like to say. Okay. Again, I am sharing the bank details as well as the prices in the comment section. So whether you want to go for the full 3 months, or you want to do 2 months, or you want to do 1 month, it's absolutely up to you. Okay. Stop imagining and wishing and dreaming and join us. Be like Baby Sola. Okay. This happened in 30 days. I mean, just look at that waist. Okay. So very, very quickly, again, here are the options. Here are the payment options. Remember, the $59.9 is a one-time payment. This is all you're paying, and that's it. And also, please remember, if you're choosing the 1 month option, you're not going to be getting all of this for free. I'm sorry. But if you're choosing the 1 month option, then the only bonus you're going to be getting is the quick meal options. Just want to state that, please. Just note that. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Noibi. Noibi says, I actually didn't budget this money, but using your book and losing about 7 kg in 1 month, definitely paying for this. I can trust you in this. Yay! I can't wait to welcome you. Let me know when you've joined. Please, if you do join, please come back and give me a hashtag joined. I know that there are some people that I have not welcomed. I'm going to scroll back up to find you guys. Now, I do have personalized programs as well. TBT is a group program, but the reason why I'm putting this up here is because, number one, there are some people that have just flat out told me I'm not a group person. If you put me in a group, I'm not going to be active. So if you're that kind of person, then maybe you do want to join the one-on-one program. Also, if you have certain health conditions, so for example, maybe you have fatty liver, you have maybe high blood sugar, you know, or you just have some other health condition that we need to create something more customized for you, the one-on-one program might be a better option for you. And in that case, you can send us a WhatsApp message or email and just say you're interested in the one-on-one program, and we can tell you more about it. Okay. Now, for those of you that are asking, you know, how about my arms? How about my this? How about my that? TBT basically is called total body transformation. Okay. There's a reason for that name. So whether it's your back rolls or whether it's whatever it is, don't worry, we got you. Whatever the case is, we got you. This happened in 4 weeks. 4 weeks, people. This happened in 8 weeks. Okay, this is a 12 kg loss. All right. Here is another client. This happened. This is her waist. This is her back. Okay. It can happen for you too. If you still want to learn more, you can head over to optimumfoodie.com/TBT-squad. Okay. And you can also go ahead to make payment right now to ensure that you grab the discount before it goes away next 24 hours. I mean, just look at this. Look at her tummy. Okay. Okay, look at Mrs. Adelike's tummy, right? She says, I'm really seeing the changes in my body from 96 kg to 84.4 kg. This happened in 8 weeks. All right. There's just way too many testimonies, way more than I can share. Now, I know that I made a promise to you guys. I always keep my promises, okay? I said I was going to give you guys a free 3-day meal plan, and here it is. All you guys have to do right now is to enter this link, open your browser, okay? So open, whether it's a Chrome, Google Chrome, or you're using Apple, like Safari, whatever network, whatever browser it is that you're using, what I want you to do right now is to type what you're seeing on the screen. Type bit.ly/FRRE free plan 2024. The meal plan will open. Now, when the meal plan opens, I want you to download it. When it opens, its opening does not mean that it has downloaded. Okay, that just opened. You have to click download for it to actually download. Okay, this is the link to the free 3-day free meal plan that I promised you. So open your browser right now and enter this into your browser and download. There is no way. I'm going to also share the link in the comment section, but unfortunately, you can't click it from the comment section, but you can just enter. Someone said, we used to be losing weight on this program if you're always at home. Absolutely. I mean, this program has existed even before COVID, right? And I remember during COVID, we still ran this program during COVID when everybody was locked up, and they obviously still lost weight. Okay. Remember, like I said, because you can already lose weight, with just the meal plan. That means even if you're not exercising, right? The meal plan is already enough to help you lose weight, right? So that means that you can. Let me say, can I kindly say the website again to pay the money? Okay, so there are two options. You can go to www.optimumfoodie. Okay, hold on. Let me just share the banner. You can also just pay via transfer. But if you want to pay online, hold on. Let me share. Where's comments again? Okay, let me share the link online for the online. All right, so I just shared it in the comments. So it's optimumfoodie.com/tbt-squad. I've also shared, that's the website it's also on the screen. So it's optimumfoodie.com/tbt then -squad. Hey, okay, yes, it's time for me. I do this to start welcoming you. Hey, Olu. Busola, let me know if you have any issues. Okay. Teresa says, asking me to log in. What is asking you to log in? Can you be more specific, Teresa? But my says, okay, please, I have paid and I've joined. Thank you. I'm looking forward to be part of your testimonials. Yes. Lodemla says, finally joined, seeing you in class. Yes, yes. Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome, Joy. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me go and ask my observant to borrow me. I hope he does. So look, I said, how much is my book? My book is just 3,000. You can go on Instagram and scroll through, go to the link in my bio and scroll through. You see buy books and classes. So you'll be able to see that there. Okay. Someone says, let me see. This says, I may not pay now, but I'll definitely pay for this program. No problem. I am looking forward to having you. Someone says, what about those of us fasting? Like I already said, if you join this program between today and tomorrow night, right? You have 24 hours. I'm going to give you my fasting meal plan for free, but you can also buy it separately. You know, you can come back next week and buy my fasting meal plan. You know, like I said, it is a separate product, right? So I have a fasting meal plan. But if you want to get it for free, you can pay for TBT tonight and you get it for free. Okay. And let's wait. Well done, Coach Adu. Thank you. I'm trying to scroll up because I know that there were some people that joined and I had not properly welcomed them. For those of you, like you said, I would say, can you pay in installments? Yes, you can. You can pay 30K monthly, or you can do 48,900 for 2 months. Okay, if you're unable to do the 59.9 at once. I know there were some people that joined earlier. I want to welcome you guys. Now I'm struggling to find it. Comment section is so this is actually believable. I was shocked at my weight after 4 weeks of using your book, but I couldn't keep up because of lights. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear. So says, please, can I snack on tiger nuts? Yeah, tiger nuts are fair, but obviously, see, everything, you cannot do too much. You cannot do too much. You cannot do too much of anything, so you gotta be careful. How much is the program? The price is on the screen. If you want the link to the free meal plan is on the screen right now. Let me put it in the comment section again. You enter what is on the screen inside your browser. If you download the free plan, please let me know. Just give me a hashtag downloaded if you're able to download the free meal plan. It is bit.ly/freeplan2024. Put that type it into your browser. Okay, so whether it's Google Chrome, Safari, whatever it is that you're using, you know, your internet browser, the meal plan will open. When it opens, please click download to ensure that it actually downloads. Okay, very, very, very important. Okay. If you've made your payment, please do come back so that I can give you a proper welcome. All right. Okay. Trying to copy something here. Okay. All right. For those of you that are probably saying I'll pay later, okay, I'll pay tomorrow. Maybe I still have till tomorrow. It's 24 hours. The spirit of delay and procrastination will not be portion because tomorrow will now come. One thing, you get busy, you can't forget. If you can, I would advise you that you just pay right now. Okay, just pay right now and be done with it. I want you guys to put your money where your heart is. And remember that this is an investment. It is not, you're not buying hair, you're not buying shoe. This is like, I don't know. This is life-changing. Okay. So please, I want you to look into your heart and really ask yourself, is 60K too much? Because if you're ready to pay for one hair that is 150K or 200K tomorrow, but you feel like 60K is too much to spend on your health, then there's an issue. Okay, so I want you to think about it properly, all right, and put your money where your heart is. Where you are going to be by the end of this year is completely up to you. Okay, you can either be like thousands of my clients and finally get this out of the way, finally do this for yourself, do this for your family as well, because a lot of times people join my program and they're telling me, oh, you know, my husband who has lost weight, or they're just been able to, how do I put it, imbibe healthy habits into their children is enough of a gift in itself. Okay, so how do you want to end your year? Do you want it to end like this, or do you want it to be filled with more excuses next year? Okay, and please remember that on TBT you can lose this weight without doing low carb. You can do it eating your Nigerian meals every day. You can do this, get results like this, even if you're not able to exercise, even if you're busy, even if you're breastfeeding or trying to conceive. I have a lot of TTC, you know, moms that come to us and they just mention, you know, I'm trying to conceive and all of that. When I created TBT, I never thought that it will play any role in helping women, you know, finally conceive. But we've been doing this now for TBT has been running for, I think 4 years now. And the first time that a TTC mom entered our DM to tell us that she got pregnant and she was just so excited, it was surreal to me, because I'm like, okay, this is not my goal, but it's nice and I'm happy. But it has happened so many times after that, you know, just women that just wanted to get healthier, but also were trying to conceive. And because they got healthier, because they lost the excess weight, because they started treating their body better, it became easier. Okay, there's so many other benefits to this. It's not just, I know we want to look nice, we want to wear a bikini or whatever, we want to wear body cons, we want to feel confident. All those things are important as well. But it's way beyond that, because the transformation that you will undergo is just amazing. Okay, it is up to you guys, and I'm hoping that you will make the right decision, all right, for yourself, for your future body, for your future health. All you gotta do is go here. You can go to optimalfoodie.com/tbt-squad payment. And remember, it's 59,900 instead of 90,000, and that discount disappears in 24 hours. All right, or you can do 48.9 for 2 months to this. Now, let me quickly share the banner again for the free meal plan. So again, the link for the free meal plan is at the bottom of the screen right now. So it is bit.ly/free plan 2024. Please ensure you enter it exactly like this into your browser. Your meal plan will open, the free meal plan will open, and you'll be able to download it. So please, how do we get the 3-day meal plan? I talk about my colon cleanse plan. For those of us that have been asking for instrumental payments, here are the options. So what are we getting when we pay 30K? If you pay 30K, you are getting your meal plan for 1 month. So you're getting everything, but to just be that for one more month. So you get your meal plan for 1 month. You get the exercise guide for 1 month. You know, you're getting for the bonuses, however, you know, you're only going to get the quick meal options. But you're also going to get, you'll be part of the live workshops that I said earlier for 1 month. So there's a mind reset workshop. There are live coaching calls on Zoom twice a month. You'll be part of that for 1 month. There are weekly classes. So you get the classes for 4 weeks. So the classes are 12 weeks. But if you join for 1 month, so that means you get the ones for those 4 weeks. So the program is 12 weeks. So if you pay for 1 month, you get everything up to 1 month. if that makes sense. Okay. So I don't understand. If I'm paying in installments, then I assume I can pay 30K today and another 30K for the program ends. Now, if you're paying in installments, please, it means that you're paying 30K per month. That is the installmental payment. It is 30K per month. Per month. Someone says, my question is, I don't want to lose weight because I currently weigh 50 kg. I want to add to get to 55 kg. The issue is my tummy is currently 33 inches and I want to reduce to 30 or 29. So you have two different goals and both of them can happen at the same time, right? If you are trying to lose belly fat, in the process, I'm sorry, you will lose a bit. It will be small. So in fact, you are like me, right? When I wanted to lose belly fat, I'm talking about as far back as was 2015, which was when I was, starting my journey. I'm trying to figure out everything. Anyway, so I was 50 kg as well, actually. And I remember when I wanted to lose belly fat, my weight ended up being, I lost the belly fat, but then I ended up being, what was my weight back then? I ended up being 48.8 or something like that. So I lost a bit of weight as well. Right now, I'm actually way more because I was a size 6. I did not like being a size 6. I was very tiny. Okay. The belly was a problem, but I was tiny. I'm a size 8 now, right? But you will have to lose the weight first. And then if you do then want to kind of gain weight back, you will then need to strength train to build muscle to kind of bulk up if that's what you want to do. But you can't do both of them at the same time, right? It's not impossible, but it's a lot trickier. You will need to also work with a personal trainer. So one of the things that can happen is you will still need to achieve a calorie deficit, but a smaller calorie deficit while you're also then strength training to kind of build muscle. So it's opposite things. It's difficult to make them happen at the same time. It's not impossible, but it takes a very strict regimen. And I would definitely suggest that you work with someone one-on-one as opposed to joining a group program like this. Someone says, how do we send payment confirmation after this live video? Please, can send payment confirmation either via WhatsApp to the WhatsApp number that you used. Remember when you're registering, you went to a WhatsApp number. You can send your confirmation there. You can also send it via email. You can send an email to info, that's info, at optimumfoodie.com. So just so you know, I would not recommend you can use the TBT program right now if you are fine with initially losing some weight. So like I said, I did lose some weight initially before I then bulked back up. Okay. But if you want to do both of them at the same time inside each other, that requires a definitely more specialized program. Let me use the word customized. Boma, welcome. Hey, I think we were one of the first people that joined. I don't know if you're still on the call, but welcome to the TBT program. So what about Western moms? Can we also lose weight? You can absolutely lose weight. I still talked about breastfeeding moms earlier in class today. So if you're breastfeeding, you can join the program, but please let us know you're breastfeeding. You can follow the plan every other person is following. We have a separate meal plan for breastfeeding moms. So please, please let us know that you're breastfeeding after when you're being onboarded, so that you can be provided the resources for breastfeeding moms. Okay. Ooh, welcome, Fatima. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to meet you inside of the program. Someone says, how long is the program? It is for 90 days. Please, we used to be losing weight on program if you're always at home. Okay, I think I answered that. Abulabadamla says, finally join, see you in class. Yay. See you. Zoom Baba, welcome. Okay, I can see that a lot of us have downloaded the plan. I'm so happy. Glad. So what's what are we downloading? They're downloading the free meal plan. Oh, the link is on the screen. So at the bottom of the screen, you can see there's a bit.ly something. What you need to do is open your browser. Okay, open your browser, and then when you do that, you will type what is on the screen. These letters, this bit /ly/free plan 2024. That's bit .ly/free plan 2024. When you put that into your browser, type it into your browser, the plan will open and then you'll be able to download it. And remember that the discounts and bonuses disappear in 24 hours. Joseph says it truly is life-changing. Watching one eat now will determine how strong you'll be when you're old. Absolutely. So I hope this class will be available after. Yes, the replay will be available. But what happens at that moment? Do we keep repeating the meals? So that's up to you. We can, if you are done losing weight, you want us to create a maintenance meal plan for you, we can. You can also decide to go back and go back to some of your meals from maybe month one or whatever. There's so many options. Someone says, I've had this new pain I used to experience the month I used your book. I don't feel the pain at all. As soon as I gave up, the pain came back. Hey, I'm here in TBT now. Can't wait to stay healthier. Yay! Okay, Teresa says, thanks for the program. You're welcome. 3-day meal plan downloaded. Fantastic. Someone's asking your book is included in 3-month plan. No, it's not. You have to buy that separately. You can head over to the link in my bio to do that. Let me again send the link to... If you want to learn more about TBT or if you want to pay online, the website to go is optimumfoodie.com /TBT-squad. If you can't download the meal plan, it is very, very likely that, what's the word? What's the English I want to use now? It is very, very likely that you typed something wrong. If you're doing the tomato payment, no, you're not getting the fasting meal plan for free. I'm sorry. I said, would there be a group after payment? Yes, there's a group. The program includes a group. The group is a very, very big part of the program. So we can send the link on our DMs. What particular link? Is it a link for the TBT program or link for the free meal plan? The link for both of them, actually, you eventually get them in your email. The link to the free meal plan, you probably get it in your email tomorrow. So check your promotions folder, check your spam folder. The other link, the one for the program as well, is probably already in your email right now. You're so welcome, Olajumoke. Let me say thank you so much for such an impactful class. So happy. But let's say joined late because of network. I'm so sorry. Gloria says it says the page does not exist. Which one? Hey, Kate! You are welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Is your book, is there a meal plan in there in the book? Yeah, there is. It's a very simple meal plan in there, yes. I can't remember the pages right now, but yes, there is a free sample meal plan inside my book. Let me see. Which of the link is saying page cannot be found? Please answer me if your book is sold separately or be added. No, it is separate, please. My book is not part of the program. It's a completely different product. Hey, Gladys, I'm glad to hear. Yes, the replay will be available. Just check the same link that you used to watch today is the same replay link. So the link that you went to join today, that's the exact same link. That will be, so at the end of class, even once you finish class today, if you go back to the link, you'll be able to watch the class again. So you can save the link somewhere. You can also share it with anyone. You can share it with your friends as well. So please feel free to share it as well. If you know anybody that you think will has a lot to gain from today's class. But I will also be sharing the link in your, what's the name of that thing? I'm sure some of you'll be getting WhatsApp messages, I believe, from us. So it could also be shared in a WhatsApp message. I think a WhatsApp message, tomorrow, I believe. It will also be shared by our email. So you will get it one way or another. Just be on the lookout. If you saved the number like we asked when you were registering, you will get a WhatsApp message tomorrow with the replay link of the class. You also get a link to the free meal plan as well tomorrow via WhatsApp. And then for those of us that want to pay for the program or want to go to the website to learn more about the program, the link is also in the, what's English? The link should probably be in your WhatsApp, right? You should have gotten a WhatsApp message right now. If you have been getting WhatsApp messages from us, we sent lots of reminders about the class, then you should have gotten a WhatsApp message already. You also have gotten an email already. So if you can't see the email, check your promotions and your spam folder, please. Let's see, how do I save the link? I don't know. You can save it in your notes or somewhere. I don't know, copy and paste it anywhere. Are we getting the free fasting meal plan after payment? So people that are getting the free meal plan, free fasting meal plan, are those that pay for the full 90 days. If you pay for only 1 month, you're only going to get in the quick meal options for free. But yeah, if you did pay for the 3 months, yes, you will be getting my fasting meal plan free. Okay, do we have any other questions? Let me try and scroll up. Please, if you did make payment, come back. I know that not everybody has let us know whether they joined or not. Please, haven't gotten the free 3-day meal plan yet. I've been saying how to download it all night. Someone says I joined late. Please, I guess, can we have a replay of this session? Yes, you can have the replay. The replay is the same link to this class, so you can go to your just save the link, or you can let me see, what's the other option? Go back to the WhatsApp message, right? I mean, you joined through rather my WhatsApp messages or through my emails. That link you used to join today's class, that's the same link for the replay. So all you have to do, is to just go back to that same link. Are you able to tweak some meals for people abroad that don't eat Nigerian foods all the time or can't find some ingredients? So the way that the meal plan is, the way that meal plan is designed is that you can move things around, you can swap things. So for example, now we would say something like, let's say you're supposed to have plantain and eggs. We'll probably say something like, say the quantity for plantain, and then we'll say, or this amount of potatoes, or this amount of yam. And the reason we did that is so that you can figure out which one works for you. So for example, maybe plantain is not available. Maybe you have potato, right? Or maybe you don't even like plantain and you prefer potato, or you prefer yam. So a lot of the options, that's how they are designed. And even many meal options also have like multiple options in them. So for example, a breakfast can be, one option might be bread and egg, and another option could be cereal or something. There's honestly a lot of variety in the plan. So people are always able to find something that works. I mean, so far so good. We've had people in 27 countries join the TBC program, and they've always been able to make it work. But so when we're designing it, we're very, very, very intentional about that. Another thing that you're also able to easily do, like I mentioned earlier in class, is that you're able to repeat options. So if for whatever reason you're not able to, what I'll use, if for whatever reason you're not able to maybe get a particular item, or maybe you like a particular food, you can decide to repeat it more often. Yeah, so for the replay, click on link again after this session. Exactly. Someone says, I'm just joining MTN network very bad. I know, it's not just MTN, even Airtel. I've not been able to make calls. I was trying to some calls just before class, and I cannot call anybody. Okay. So if you're just joining late, I'm so sorry, but you can watch the replay. So you click the same link you used to join the class. When the session ends, you can click on it again and you'll be able to watch the replay. It's the same link. Nobody is sending the plan. The link to the plan is right on the screen. Type what is on the screen in your browser and the meal plan will open and you'll be able to download it. Katira, you are welcome. Funke says, can you move the 24 hours to like... Funke send a DM. You will not be able to get this price, but you will still get, a good discount. But this 59.9, but you'll still get a good discount. But just send us a message, whether on WhatsApp or email or Instagram. Just send us a message. We'll still give you a good discount. If you can't make payment by tomorrow, weekend is closed, so you will still get a good discount. But mention that you were in class. I'll even put let me even note down your name. Sure. So I will tell them to still give you a discount, but it would not be 59.9. That goes away 24 hours. No, this thing. No, it doesn't, Joy. Does seasoning salt, Maggi affect calories in food? No, they are non-nutritive. So because they don't, things that add calories to food, for something to have calories, it must have either carbs, protein, or fat, or any mixture of those three macronutrients. And salt does not contain any of those. Your Maggi does not contain any of those. So they are basically calorie free. And then they do contain very tiny amount, like Maggi sometimes, depending on, for example, I know Maggi has some soy. And so therefore, that's where some of the calories come. But it's basically negligible. It's like 1 calorie or 2 calories per cube. It's nothing. But salt does not even have any at all. Salt does not have any. Osasi says I should put down her name. Okay. I'm doing that to Osasu. Yeah, I'm right, Osasu. Okay, yeah. Juliet, can't download. Please ensure that you... Most likely, if you can't download, honestly, it's probably because you have mistyped something somewhere. Okay? Most likely, that's the issue. You have mistyped something somewhere. And you just need to just look at the screen again or write out what is on the screen. Write it out carefully and make sure that that is actually what you have typed. Vivian King downloaded. Yay. I am glad to hear. Please, if you've joined, do let me know. Let me quickly welcome you. Class is ending in a few minutes. I gotta run. But thank you guys so much for taking time and spending this time with me. I know network is poor. It's so bad. It is so bad. I'm just thankful for Wi-Fi. If not, I would not have been able to host this class. So someone says, how about having headache? I do intermittent fasting, but headache is my problem. So that means that your body doesn't do well with it. You don't have to do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is not by force. Okay, like our regular meal plan, for example, just has hey, good night. Good night, Yvonne. Our regular meal plan, for example, is breakfast, lunch, dinner. Intermittent fasting is not a magic pill. It's not something you have to do, to get results. It is just another way of getting a calorie deficit. It's not the only way. You can still eat 3 meals a day. You can eat 5 times a day. As long as you're in a calorie deficit, you still lose weight. So if intermittent fasting is not working for you, if you're not the kind of person that can delay your breakfast, don't feel like, oh, I have to do intermittent fasting. Okay. I don't really do intermittent fasting. It's not by force. Bye, Theresa. Good night, guys. Okay, I think I'm going to be saying my good nights as well. Thank you guys so much. Please remember that the offer does disappear, by tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to welcoming more and more of you. And for those of you that have already joined, I can't wait to see you inside the program. If you still have other questions about the program or other things, please just send them over to the WhatsApp number that has been sending you reminders about the program and all of that. And if you want to pay online, the link as well has also been shared on WhatsApp. You can also check your email. Remember to check your promotions as well as spam. But yeah, all right, guys. I'm Masi. This is awesome. Yes, it was awesome for me too. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Yes. Good night, guys.